And hot mics. We're
All
live.
right. So we've
I
turned the
think
music
they'll
off.
actually
Can we turn the
consider
background noise
making
off too?
prostitution
Like
legal.
Julio?
You guys talked right over each other.
Yeah, I know we did.
I think we're trying to be smartasses right now.
To each other as well, I think. Were you trying to be smart ass to me? Because I said we need to turn the background noise off, and then I was like, it's Julio. Julio's the background noise.
Well, I was wondering if they were going to legalize prostitution. It's been a curiosity at my peak.
That was your intro.
Why? Oh. Are you pouring yourself out of the back of your truck again, Julio? Julio, we can send you $10 for fucking McDonald's if you need it. You don't need to rent yourself out like that. I'm sure the other truckers would thank you to not have to see you in a bikini. How am I supposed to hit 100 and something? Oh, I guess this vehicle can't hit 100 and something, can it?
But welcome, guys, to the Level Up podcast.
Level up.
With your hosts, myself, Justice. We got
I'm actually
Julio.
alive.
Yeah, Julio's alive and not dead on the side of the highway.
I know, it's a bummer for me too. Don't worry, guys.
And Trey.
I know. Prostitution hasn't got me yet.
Damn. But there's before we get started, a few notes. We're going to try to make this at least a monthly podcast. It's going to be at a random time in the month, but we're going to make sure we do a monthly podcast. And I am actually putting in a note to make sure this goes up on YouTube. So technically, this will be the second podcast, the episode of the podcast on YouTube.
Well, yes, for prostitution.
Why prostitution?
I don't know.
What's with you and
coming right out my ass?
what's with you and prostitution?
Like I said, it's the first thing coming out my ass.
Not the first thing going in either.
Yeah, that was easy.
Just like Julio.
God damn it, Trey! Why are you that? Why are you like this?
Have you met me?
Because if we didn't, it'd be too boring.
Fair point. But with that said and done, who wants to talk about what they had on the docket today first?
How about we all list the top thing on our little list, and the most interesting sounding thing we will go off of, and then we'll do it again between the remaining two people, like that. So we everyone's list gets touched, just like Julio at church. Everyone's list gets touched.
Jesus!
I'm sorry. I gotta stop driving my car. I could not do that one. Fuck me. Let me actually follow the stream so I can watch what chat is saying. Right now.
I'm looking.
Oh, that was golden. I'll give you that
Fucking
one.
hell.
Are we banned on Twitch yet?
Oh.
No, surprisingly.
Oh god. Man, they've really lowered their standards, huh?
Oh,
Have you realized who we are?
Those
Have
are-
you realized who we have on the actual podcast right now? The standard can't be any lower.
I mean, it can be. I know some pretty god-awful people on Twitch right now, but... Oh, used to be on Twitch, at least.
I'm sure they're still here somewhere.
Probably streaming on YouTube.
God, I doubt it. Fucking YouTube's remarks are getting like awful now. You can't downvote shit anymore. You can't dislike things. I mean, because it hurts small creators.
No, you can still dislike. You can't. You're not able to see.
Yeah, but
the
the thing
number.
is, like people were using like I would use that. Like I'd go and watch a video on something that I need to fix, for example, like say I needed something to help me fix a tractor, so I go and look at a tutorial. If it has only 100 likes and 7,000 dislikes, I can assume that fucker is wrong.
Yeah, that's mainly why I use dislikes.
Yeah, I think they're just doing it because they're still a little bit butthurt about. Oh, where was that speed trap there? I'm in a speed zone. They're still butthurt about their YouTube Rewind doing fucking horribly. But at the same time, like, what'd they expect when they had 3 YouTubers that everyone fucking hates, and then 1 YouTuber who's just a total sellout?
I don't even remember who's the last. Who was
The
on the
sellout
last.
was Ninja.
I mean, to be
Ninja's a
fair,
piece of shit.
yeah, but he's also the face of Fortnite and Red Bull at the moment.
Who's
the
pulling up the
fuck?
stream on their phone?
No, I'm sorry. I was getting a phone call.
Uh,
I'm gonna pretend I'm asleep right now and not paying attention.
that's fair.
That's what I
They
do.
are not the people I want to talk
Actually,
to.
what I usually just say like, oh, I'm in Denton right now. I can't help you. But when I live 10 minutes from work, that's what I can do.
That's fair. But you said you want to.
Yeah. We're
Go.
all gonna label off the top item on our list that we all made. I'm assuming we all made. And whatever the first thing that is on everyone's list that sounds the most interesting, we will go over. Does that
I
make
think
sense?
I win. Just saying.
Okay. Pilio,
Just
you want to read yours
bluff,
out
I think I
first
win.
then?
Legalizing prostitution.
Legalizing prostitution is on Julio's. Justice, what's on yours?
First thing, Lauren and VTuber is the name I have on my list.
Oh, mine's VTuber Potato is the first thing on my list.
Are we really gonna? Okay, I guess let's go with you.
Potatoes, what?
Yeah, that was actually going to be a whole fucking thing at one point. I was working on it. So we actually starting with me, or we started with Justice? Because Justice yours was Lauren VTuber.
Yeah,
How are you going to get Lauren to agree to work with us?
she already did. That's the thing.
Oh, Lauren, is she in
Wait,
here?
what did I
Yeah.
miss? What have I missed?
No, decriminalize prostitution. Has Lauren just missed all of the
yeah.
funny jokes?
Yeah.
Lauren, you have to rewatch the first 5 minutes of the stream because it is just me bashing on Julio for no fucking reason, other than he's a big target, metaphorically and literally.
I watched it later.
Wait, so what exactly have I missed then?
Well, apparently I missed that Lauren's going to be joining us here on GNN at some point or another.
Hopefully, maybe it's asterisks because I guess I'd go first. I was talking.
This is why I'm just a piece of shit.
Apparently, yeah. But so I was talking with her last night, I think, and
Last night.
This is a very new update.
but I was talking to her last night, I believe, about her. I think it was the conversation was she mentioned wanting to be like a Minecraft Twitch streamer. I'm like, fuck, why not just join GNN and you already have at least a base.
Oh yeah, so to start with, hey,
Yeah.
she can join us on our when we start streaming the regular thing again with Lily.
Oh yeah, she can join us and record with that. And I'm like, why not just join us, be a part of GNN? And
But so you mentioned the VTuber part specifically. So Lauren, you want to be a VTuber?
Isn't VTuber vlogging?
no, VTuber is virtual.
VTubers where it's the anime chicks.
Yeah.
So Lauren wants to be a VTuber, is what I'm hearing. Lauren, you fucking weeb. Or Justice is the weeb, and he's trying to make Lauren a VTuber against her will. In which case, Lauren, you have free choice. You can tell him no. I'll stab him for you.
I tell her the same
Justice, you
thing.
told me to.
I tell her the same thing. She can honestly say no to any of the ideas I
It
propose.
started as a joke, but now I'm bored.
Say no. I'll warn you now. Say no while I have a chance.
No, she's already agreed. Now she has no choice.
God damn it, she's sucking in my guts.
Like, I mean,
My
to be
car is too big to get under this fucking awning? What? Oh, no, I got it.
I don't force anyone to make content for GNN. I ask them to
probably
join. Yeah, I probably should.
I
I've
actually
been-
do. I just can't upload it right now.
Yeah, I know you, Julio.
Look, hold up. I'm pulling my laptop right now so I can actually verify everything I have. Because connection sucks.
I did ask. But geez. But like, I should probably start cranking the whip on motherfuckers.
Julio.
I mean,
Oh, me too, Jeff.
I
Yeah.
have it. I just can't upload it. That's the shitty part. I'm always in some spotty ass connection. To be honest, I've been going in and out of 5G and 4G right now, and I'm surprised I'm still fairly being heard well.
Aren't you are you on the road right now? I thought you were like stopped somewhere for the night.
No, I am stopped, but I just don't have good connection like always.
yeah,
Oh.
truck stops suck when it comes to connections.
You should try the ones here in Texas, Julio.
See, like right now, I literally heard you breaking in and out for me.
Oh, right. That could also just be my connection being shit.
Yeah, so far, 2 out of the now technically 4 members of GNN have city connections. Granted, one's on the road, and then John. I'm pretty sure right now John is with his girlfriend.
See, if we're gonna talk about anyone being whipped, that man is whipped now.
so,
My phone's buzzing. Oh, I got a Snapchat.
but yeah, the goal is but yeah, the VTuber thing was a joke for months. Then she found a VTuber maker on Steam.
Oh my God! Hold up, Lauren. Is it this one? Is it the one that I also have?
If it's this called,
segues into- it's called VTube Studio.
yeah, it is.
I'm gonna see how this.
That's the one she got too. Okay,
She's getting it, I think, later.
it's free.
I mean, yeah, free, and then $15 to remove the watermark.
Yeah. Wow.
And plus,
And then
she's
I just looked online. And was like, wow, I could just pay someone probably $100, and they could make a way better one than whatever I could do on that thing.
but yeah, the goal is, if I remember correct me if I'm wrong, Lauren. I don't think it's trash. A lot of people use it, but correct me if I'm wrong, Lauren. You're waiting until you get your desktop computer back, since you didn't bring it with you to Massachusetts to work on it.
It's not trash, Lauren. I'm just really bad at those editor programs, and rely on people who have actual skill in editor programs to do crap like that.
Okay.
I'm sure
yeah.
if you're good at Photoshop, it's probably really good. It did have a lot of options and things like that, but it's just when I was looking at it at like 3 o'clock in the morning one day while intoxicated, it was very overwhelming.
I think that's the problem. You were drunk.
I'm
Whoa,
I'm drunk
whoa.
40% of the fucking time.
Don't challenge a drunk person.
No
Those are
one's
their best days.
no one's challenging a drunk person, Julio.
I heard a challenge. I got a bottle of alcohol right here.
I feel
Fuck
like
you.
he's targeting us for being drunk.
What do I got here? I got some bourbon.
I'm literally drinking bourbon
What
right
happened?
now.
What do I have right now?
Can you
Do
hear?
I have anything in here
Oh,
secretly that no one is knowing about?
I'm
have.
trying to shake the bourbon and make noise where you could hear it over the mic, but it's not making enough noise. There's not a lot of bourbon left in this, actually.
I have a.
I'd be
What is
doing
it
it a
coming?
favor to finish it off right now.
I have 2 50-milliliter bottles of Fireball. That's all I have.
At least it's Fireball. And something low proof so you won't get in trouble.
All
I
right.
don't think that's how
So
that works. I think you still get in trouble if
see.
you have alcohol.
Is this the Yeah, that is it.
But yeah, what was the VTuber connection for you?
Oh, so my thing was that I was at one point, and I still kind of am, contemplating doing the VTuber part just because it seems to be quite interactive for people, like for the people watching the stream, which could make it a bit better content. As far not really better content, but more interactive content for people because it gives a face to kind of associate with without putting my actual face on the internet, which I mean I've already done a few times, but oh fucking well. It would be just another more colorful, I guess, because I was going to do a kobold, of course.
Of course you would.
Boobies.
But I was looking at, I was trying to find someone to do art for it, and there's a lot of people like, oh yeah, $100, $150, I'll send you all the frameworks, I'll send you all this crap and this crap. And thing I encountered a lot was there's a lot of people that can do it, but about 90% of them, for some reason, have the flavor text in the posting for the job. I will not do furry characters. And I just found that really funny that 90% of the people making the VTuber thing just refuse to do furries. When I'm pretty sure it's primarily furries
That's
who make.
something I've noticed.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of furries who do VTuber stuff. I'm sure that would be the best one to be good at because then
Oh,
like you'd make more fucking money. Like if I go and I look up VTubers besides the ones from Japan, the chick with the carrots in her hair, there
Oh,
seems to be a lot of furries.
damn it. I forgot this needs internet. Fuck.
oh, okay. Huh.
Speaking
So
of which, I need to message Ubari because he set up a VTuber thing and he knows how to do it. And I might just pay him because I'm lazy as fuck and I'd rather pay my friends.
that is a very uh that's at least fair that you go to your friends, see if they can do it.
I literally just remembered that he set up a VTuber thing. I don't think he's used it in a bit, but it looked pretty good when I saw it last.
Okay.
Because I watched the stream one day. I watched the stream a little bit actually.
I watch everyone stream every so often, but I get distracted. I don't get connection.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
that's what distracts you.
I should actually have better connection Sunday.
one day.
I should actually. I'm thinking about it.
I'm very surprised that the like someone hasn't made a better way to make connection.
Oh, they have. It's just there's 5 companies that own internet in the United States, and they own monopolies. And the extent that you'd have to go to one, build a new radio
We should
tower
play Monopoly.
or a tower somewhere. Yes, we should play Monopoly.
Oh god.
I actually got a Monopoly board from work because the Tractor Store is opening their 2000th store, and so they gave me a Tractor Supply themed Monopoly board.
So next time
It's actually kind of cool.
So next time we all get together, I guess we're playing Tractor Monopoly.
Tractor Monopoly. I'm down for it.
Let me guess, it's
drink and
John
play
Deere
Tractor
based,
Monopoly.
isn't it?
Say
No,
that
it's
again.
Tractor Supply.
Okay. Why do I feel like a John Deere supplier?
I don't
That's all
have
I
very
see
many.
out
Actually,
here.
no one has fucking John Deere supplies right now. Are you kidding me? They're on fucking strike.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're on strike.
That is true. Yeah, they are. I do keep forgetting that every fucking day or every time passing in the morning or afternoon, I see them right there with their little pickets and all that. There is. Oh, how many?
There's a lot of shit that they fucked up. Like they started paying salaried workers to drive heavy machinery, which is illegal in all 50 United States. To drive, heavy machinery like forklifts or tractors for a company, you have to be approved to do so. You can't be a salaried worker, and you have to have like danger insurance and shit like that. Also, Justice, it says we're playing Splitgate right now.
God fucking damn it!
I just looked up and saw it says we were playing Splitgate.
I changed it. I changed it twice. This is the
There's
thing.
like 6 John Deere productions, or 7, right here in Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Iowa. So think about that.
That about 6 production
don't think-
companies are on strike right now. Probably
Engine,
cracking up at
Engine
cold.
Works, the Engineer Center. Bear with me because I'm trying to find them all. Oh. Even the tractor, if I remember correctly, the Tractor and Engineer Museum is also striking.
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that one.
Huh. The more you know.
Interesting. Yeah. So what was I just looking at? Oh, right here. Just because I'm looking at this right now. So I'm playing Forza Horizon 5 because it was free for its Game Pass.
Game Pass.
And it's actually really fun. It's really nice. But I just bought the Warthog
Drivetrain operation at 3. Sorry.
because the Warthog is a special vehicle in the game. Lauren says she's not playing with Justice.
Monopoly.
So each car has like this mastery thing is what it's called, and you can upgrade and get little things to accumulate more points with it. And so the upgrade tier for most of the cars is it usually has references to when the vehicles came out. So like for the BMW, it's got a reference to when the BMW came out. But for the Warthog, the upgrade titles are Who Let the Hogs Out, Going the Whole Hog, Clean Your Visor, Energy Shielding, You Take Point, Do You Even Know How to Drive, Bring Home the Bacon, Booyah, which most of these are like call-outs that Marines make when they jump in your vehicle. Looks more like a Puma. This is one of them. Warthog for the win. Fun application vehicle.
Oh god, I love RVB references in games.
Warthog go brr. And shoop a thingy.
Wait, 2? Is that
It's got 2 red versus blue references in the game. It's actually really funny because I was reading somewhere that someone was saying that the Warthog's really shit in this game, but I don't know what they're talking about. I just bought the stock Warthog, and it handles better in this game than it does in fucking Halo.
Wait, is it the same Warthog?
Yes, it's the Transport Hog.
Yo, I might have to download.
It even says it's produced by AMG Transport Dynamics, which is the company in the Halo universe that produces the fucking Warthog for the UNSC.
I'm guessing that they didn't. I'm guessing that they haven't played Halo in a long time. Then.
Who, me?
No, the people who said it was shit.
I don't know. Well, the people who it's because it's one of those fucking things where it's like, oh, it's just kind of crammed in there because Microsoft owns both Forza and Halo. Of course, they're going to put in a Halo vehicle just to try to drag Halo players in, sort of thing. But it's not. I mean, if you're driving on the road, yeah, it's kind of crap. But if you take this thing off-roading, it's a really good vehicle. It's almost like it was built for all-terrain and not to drive on city streets.
I mean, given Halo's long history, it should have been both. Given how many times in the game you're on a street.
Yeah, how often you're on a city street. Yeah, I could see that, but the thing is that the Warthog is designed as a attack transport vehicle that's meant to go over long distances without usage of
highways and roads. Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
it's quite often that when you're attacking somebody, they blow up or they mine the road that leads directly to them. That's just something that they do to make sure that you don't come and get them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking, God, what was it, Mombasa Highway?
Yep.
In ODST?
Mombasa Highway in ODST is the one that's the long one with the Warthogs.
Yeah, and like just thinking of that.
That's like one of the first 3 missions, isn't it?
No,
it can be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can play them in any order you encounter them in. It's often though that people play that one second or third to last. Just because of its positioning in the world, because it's to trigger all the missions in ODST, you just have to go to very certain locations. So you could start the game and immediately do that one as your first one, or you could do the one when they blow up the tower with all the drones in it.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's just about where you're at. It always they always just lead you directly to what the closest one to you is, which is why if you're ever playing and you were traveling between two areas, which this is how I learned it, how I learned you could do them in any order. I was playing and I was traveling between two areas, and then my compass was like, "Hey, you're going the wrong way." I'm like, "No, I'm not going the right way. This is the way I was supposed to go." And then I realized it selected a new objective for me to go to.
Huh.
Is this the barn find here?
See, I learned when AH did their lasso one of it.
See, I learned by actually playing the game.
I mean, I played the game and I did it in like I did when I played it. It was every time I played it. It has been in like sequential order of events. I don't know how, but every time.
That's just they happen technically in all orders. Most of them actually are supposed to happen minutes from each other.
Yeah,
All the missions play minutes from each other in real time, but it's just that you're reliving them while hunting down your fire squad.
yeah, like you're reliving them, but if I remember correctly, it's been a hot minute since I played ODST.
It's only been about a week.
But if I remember correctly, in ODST, you could go to one location, find it, and then find find like remnants of what happened. Go to another location, find something that either happened minutes or way after location. But for me, it's been like I will find something and I find one thing and then I find the immediate next thing, not like one thing skip over one and find the next thing, if that makes sense.
That
I
kind
kinda
of
understand
makes
what you mean.
sense.
Like I guess it would be
But at the same time, it only ever displays one option. It only ever displays one mission for you to go and interact with. It doesn't display all of them at once.
Yeah, I know.
It just displays whatever the closest one is. So it might look like you're going in what is considered sequential order, but you might not be, is the thing.
Yeah, but I always
Because unless
find
you're caught checking your map like I did, you're not going to realize, oh shit, I've just backtracked and now I'm on a whole different thing.
yeah, okay, fair. But
See what I mean?
yeah, but when I mean sequential, it's like the flashbacks are in sequential order, and I just happened to find them in that order.
I mean, that's how they're initially laid out. If you just follow directly without varying too much, you will go between all of them in sequential order, but you can vary and go between all of them.
Okay, yeah, I know, yeah, but
I want to play Halo.
I do too now. Fuck,
We all have Halo installed on our PCs, right?
I do.
I actually do.
You think you can have a connection strong enough for it?
Mobile hotspot. Let's go. Let's see how this baby goes.
We could play. I could stream some Halo after we're done with the podcast.
Okay.
With the three of us.
Oh, I gotta get my Hot Wheel car. Damn it! All right, yes, deliver car to me.
Oh, speaking of Halo, you said you had Halo Infinite on your list, Trey.
Yes, it's mostly just okay. I'm gonna delete V2 Potato from the top of my list, so it's the next one down, and then I'll delete Halo Infinite because that's next on my list. And the Halo Infinite thing, well, V2 Alone was on Justices. The Halo Infinite thing was just on there because like Halo Infinite's supposed to be coming out at the very least the multiplayer aspect, since the campaign is going to be single player and not multiplayer. Multiplayer has not been introduced or planned just yet. If you hadn't noticed or heard,
it's coming out later.
Multiplayer campaign.
Oh, I didn't know about campaign. I know that
multiplayer campaign is not going to be coming out at launch for Halo Infinite, and that's just due to the fact of how the nature of the game is going to work. It's going to work kind of similar to how Fallout 4 did, with its, as you're doing things, you're interacting with the world differently, changing certain outpost locations, changing this and changing that.
Hey,
that's going to affect how stuff plays out.
Mm-hmm.
So as a result, it's not going to be, fuck. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten out for this jump, going 210 miles an hour. It's not going to be like all of them are, what's the word? No, not every playthrough is going to be the same. Like someone might not do any of the optional objectives for assassinations, whereas someone might do all of them, and that could affect certain outposts that you interact with, stuff like that. So if you haven't seen it, they've actually planned it out to be like this giant open world where you could just go and do all the missions and finish the game. Boom, like that. Or you could go and do side missions. You could take over outposts. You could take over armories, and you could get better gear for the Marines that are helping you on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for it, regardless, just because it's going to be so exciting.
Oh, I know. So
It's also very pretty.
So who's gonna play it for the channel?
Obviously, the one that does not have an Xbox.
I'll play it for the channel for the multiplayer at least, because the moment that thing comes out, I've got. Let me look at my friends list on the Xbox since I'm playing on it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 people that will happily join me for multiplayer games on Halo Infinite.
Is that including me?
That is not including you, actually. 14 people.
And also, who?
Damn.
I think I'm going to actually look this up as I'm telling you this. I think.
You think?
If you have Xbox Game Pass, you can play it on PC.
If you have Xbox Game Pass, the multiplayer aspect of Halo Infinite is going to be free.
No, it's the entire game.
Only.
It's the entire game.
No, only multiplayer.
I looked this up.
Do me a favor.
Are they saying it's actually the whole game now?
Yeah, it's the entire game will be free if you have Xbox Game Pass.
Is when I looked last time they talked about this, which was literally last month, they said multiplayer is going to be free with Game Pass, but you have to buy the campaign.
Does it show them online?
I'm looking this up now. Wait for me while I do it.
Why is that completely?
Okay. So let's see.
Halo Infinite is coming to Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, and PC December 8th. Yada yada yada. The good news is, yes, Xbox Game Pass subscribers will have access to Halo Infinite on console and PC day one.
Yeah, that's just saying Halo Infinite. But the thing is that that could be Halo Infinite multiplayer or Halo Infinite campaign or both. But what I heard from their live stream about it is it's only going to be multiplayer, and you have to buy the campaign. Just like a lot of other games they're doing right now. You can play the multiplayer for free, but you got to buy the campaign.
Halo Infinite campaign. From Halo Infinite multiplayer is a standalone free
standalone free download.
Yeah, standalone free download. That doesn't say anything of everything I'm looking at is saying that the Halo Infinite is going to be day one for Game Pass free. The multiplayer is going to be free regardless if you own the game or not.
Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. That was how I heard. I guess that when I heard it originally, I'd expected it to be the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but really, most people buy Halo for the multiplayer aspect, so it makes sense, especially since they now have I guess it would like Fortnite seasonal events.
That sucks.
But
so
like the Fortnite seasonal events, but like everything's going to be on the table, no matter if it's passed or not. You could get legitimately.
And the way they're doing it is how they're doing it in Master Chief Collection right now. When you complete things, you can get points, these little tokens, which you can spend on the active Game Pass or chapter, whatever they want to call it, because that's how they're doing it in Master Chief Collection right now. So if I go and play Master Chief Collection, I can get I think it's 3 points right now for getting a certain number of kills in campaign mode against legendary AIs. And I can spend those on the Noble Pass or the Current Pass, which is the path to Infinite, or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, but all of that. Since they're doing that, they're also, I think, if I remember correctly, they're also doing. You can also pay for certain things. That's all cosmetic items.
Yes. The thing is that's how they did it last time too. It was primarily cosmetics. It's just that there was a lot of Warzone was locked behind it, and that kind of cucked Warzone for people, which really fucking sucked.
At least it's just all cosmetic items and not the best game in the best gun in the game.
Yeah. But the issue before was that it was like, if you want to use the Phaeton in Warzone, you have to got to go get it unlocked. You got to get the requisition for it from these passes, which you can get, but it's like real hit or miss on a lot of shit. Like with all the items that were in the game, you had such a slim chance up until they made the update where it was like, yeah, if you at one point, it was just you could or you couldn't get something. You might get it, you might not, and they updated it so that you would always guaranteed like 2 permanent unlocks, which wasn't how it was at the start.
Jacko Juice, what?
What?
No, reading chat.
Jack Daniels.
Probably. But yeah, so circling back to like Halo Infinite, who wants to play campaign for the channel to see if we can get views?
Sorry about that. I had
Jack,
to step away for a minute. Phone call.
It's fine, dude.
You good?
I hear campaign.
Yeah.
I'm bad to play the campaign. I think we're all down to play the campaign, though, is the thing, because it's supposed to be a really exciting campaign.
Of course,
I mean, I'll play the
yeah.
If one of y'all wants to play the campaign, I'll just play the multiplayer in that case. I'll play campaign on my own.
Like I was gonna, like I'm choosing either to play campaign for the channel or play campaign on my personal Twitch. So whoever wants to take campaign duties for recording and uploading to the channel would make this decision a lot easier for me.
Which game?
Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite.
Got it. You forget.
Oh, she's asking which one she should have tonight. Both. Mix them.
What's a good juice mixer for Jack? Other than not even cranberry.
You were just cranberry.
Why? Why? You're just destroying Jack now.
Yeah.
All of yours.
Coke is the only good thing.
Yeah. Coke or ginger ale. Ginger ale is actually a good whiskey and bourbon mixer, in my opinion.
I would go for more with bourbon for ginger ale.
Fair.
Holy shit! I'm actually show them all.
Partially Jack.
Fucking great. This is fucking great. It shows I'm online.
What shows you're online?
Apparently, it shows I'm on Steam. It shows.
Nice. But yeah.
Yeah, how Halo runs.
Like I'm down for all three of us to play Halo Infinite multiplayer, since it's going to be since that's also going to be available to all of us.
Yeah.
But whoever wants to play campaign and record it, be free.
Obviously, the one that has the shittiest connection.
So Trey,
Fuck. There's an update for Halo.
Yes, there's a huge update for Halo, depending on how
course.
long ago you last updated it.
oh shit, I should probably look up if it's updated for me.
Says 3.15 gigabytes. Let's go.
How long is that going to
Gross.
take you? How many days?
20 days, 20 days, 20 days. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It does usually give
Oh,
you
it,
time, doesn't it?
it's
Yeah.
only 1.5 for me.
Fuck you.
I
You've
think,
updated it before then.
yeah. Like I try to keep up with all the updates for my games.
Okay, you guys
Bitch.
ready for how fast my speed is?
Let's see, Julio.
21.7 kilobytes per second. Boom, baby.
Wow.
Dude, that's gonna take you a month.
Oof.
That's gonna legitimately take you a month of pure connections. When's the next time you're gonna be at like a place with a stable internet connection?
Possibly Sunday. Possibly. I don't. It all depends on where I stop. Because I need to go up to Fargo. Like I said, I'm doing North Dakota. So, with that being said, my first drop is at theoretically 6 a.m. in Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hit Minot, North Dakota. Mandan? Give me a
No.
second. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm pulling up my work right now.
Fuck yeah. What's in it?
Oh, let's see. Where else am I going? So I am going. Oh, Jesus Christ! There's 14 things for this. Okay. Okay.
No. You're wearing
Fargo.
small shit. You're up here and you're farting, you gassy ass dog.
From Fargo, I go to Minot, North Dakota. Mandan, North Dakota.
Lauren, and we're telling you should mix the
Dickinson,
two,
North
damn it.
Dakota.
I'm not
Go
telling
up
you
and mix
that.
the two.
I'm not
I'm
telling
telling
you
you that.
Back to. I'm basically gonna try to go from Fargo to Minot, North Dakota, Mandan, North Dakota, Dickinson, North Dakota, and maybe I could possibly see if I could wedge my way up to getting back into Fargo, North Dakota, all in one night.
that. Good luck with that shit.
You know, just for the hell of it. Fargo.
But like next,
Believe it or not, the Warthog's really good for drifting challenges in Forza Horizons.
I can't believe that. But next time, the next time you stay in a place with stable internet or like a hotel, for fuck's sakes.
Me get a hotel? The fuck?
Go to a Motel 6 or something. That's where all the high class hookers go to.
No, it's not. But like if you go like
It's pomegranate green tea. That's not fucking juice, that's tea. And I thought I was illiterate.
But next time you get stable internet, just upload everything to, like as much as you can to Dropbox, and then I'll start
Oh
uploading
shit,
it
that's
to
not
the
bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually the timer says 23 hours.
No, that's not bad at all.
I
For
mean,
what you're thinking.
No.
yeah.
Hey, now I'm at like 50 kilobytes a second. Nice. That's improvement.
God, I hate that. I hate that that's an improvement. I fucking hate that that's an improvement.
See my struggle?
Struggle bus.
What are you guys' plan for Thanksgiving?
Nothing really.
I've got to drive down and get my grandmother, and then I'm going to drive back up. She's going to spend Thanksgiving week with me. It's going to be nice and fun, so I got to go get her and her geriatric dog.
Nice.
I wonder, can I make it all the way there?
Julio, you're not invited to Thanksgiving, so don't
Hi.
even fucking try.
No, not you.
It-
I work the following day after Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Fuck you.
gross. But if
I know it is. You and I agree.
but I'll probably spend Thanksgiving with the family and then proceed to make new Christmas theme alerts for this channel and my personal.
I'm gonna really do something stupid, and I know it's gonna bite me in the ass.
Probably.
This.
All right. Moving on to
Julio, what was your option on your list?
I
'Cause me and Justice talked about
told you
ours.
my
Ours were
option.
VTubers.
his options was
I told you my option.
yeah he's just flying by the seats of his pants with random commentary.
Oh, okay.
I kinda am. We should already know this. That's how I honestly act.
That yeah. But
I will throw my input in there. I will make something seem fairly interesting to an extent, but it's obviously not entertaining for anything like that, and we all know it.
Okay. So Justice, what's the next on your list?
Naruto Fortnite.
Okay, mine's Hunt Showdown.
What showdown?
Hunt Showdown.
Hunt Showdown?
It's a video game.
Okay, I heard something else. Like it cut off right before the hunt.
I'm sure you did. Justice.
It cut off for me at like before the 8, and then came back at Unt, and I'm like, wait, what? Let's go with Hunt Showdown then for you.
You thought mine was more interesting than whatever yours was? I immediately forgot.
That's my point.
Christ, I have everything.
Oh, yours was Naruto fucking Fortnite. And my response to that is, who gives a shit about Fortnite besides fucking Ninja, because it's paying all of his bills.
I mean, I was going to make the joke of me and Julio now having to play duos just because Naruto's in the game.
I would still not play Fortnite.
I am half tempted to play
200
Fortnite.
miles an hour?
But anyways,
so Hunt Showdown is what's the best way to
I
describe
do
this
have
game?
something. I actually do have something.
Chlamydia?
Remember how I told you I wasted my life? I was wasting my life.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So, remember how I told you maybe a month and a half ago, almost 2 months, I started binge watching One Piece.
Yeah, after you told me check Funimation, I know exactly why, and I checked. I can tell you exactly what episode number wise that you are.
Is he done with it
episode
already?
number
No,
608. No,
48.
God, no. There's only so much. 684, 85.
85.
So I wasted my life. That's how much free time I've had driving. And if we're gonna be technical here, if oh Jesus Christ, let's see. I'm gonna go with about 24 minutes. Does that seem appropriate?
Normal anime is 22 minutes per episode, not including
Okay.
including the ending and opening.
I'm just gonna go 22, 23. 685 episodes. Well, let's kind of scratch that down because there are some filler episodes I don't enjoy, arcs I don't enjoy for One Piece, even though they're comedic. Let's go about 640. That is 14,000 minutes. 14,720 minutes. Now, I don't know what's the conversion.
If it's in minutes,
When you take two things and you make them similar.
At least
Divided by
That's
60.
at least 245 hours.
How?
He did that in a month.
How many hours were there
At
in a
least
month?
a month now.
30 or 31 days.
30.
720 hours.
Were you just like watching it or having it play in the background while you drove?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if that
'Cause
counts as
here's the
much.
way. Here. I will basically explain how my whole front setup is. Obviously, there's a driver's seat. We all know that. That's common sense. Right
don't
in
have
front of me, I
that.
usually have. Oh, so you have it on the right side? Oh shit, you're fucking cool now. Whew, hardcore, man.
I was saying I don't have common sense, you dipshit.
Well, that's obvious. We already knew that. I take
Exactly.
common sense here. I have my little foam mount like right in front of my. I'll send you a photo, and you're actually gonna laugh at the stickers I have. You're gonna find this funny.
If one
I'm
of them
sending
is
them in-
not,
Weep-mobile.
if one of them is not like a sexy sticker of either like Nami or Robin from One Piece or fucking 02, I'm disappointed in you, Julio.
Well, it's not entirely like that. But you're gonna have a good laugh, though. You're still gonna have a good laugh because I'll even zoom in on the photos for you. Or no, or you can probably ask him. There, I am sending to GNM group. Slowly sending.
GNN group.
Let me know when you guys see it.
Where would it be under? The GNN members tab?
Members.
Okay.
Yes. It's slowly sending.
Or he's using all of his bandwidth to download that fucking update that he'll never be able to play.
Well,
You need at least 6 megabits to fucking play online.
We're just gonna pause that.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Slowly.
We're gonna move on. But tell us about the hunt thing.
Oh, okay. So Hunt Showdown that's the best way to describe this game, is like, I don't want to say redneck ghost hunters, but redneck ghost hunters comes to mind for some reason. Oh, the picture came through.
I can't even
That's
see
good.
the
Let's see this
picture.
and all right.
Is that
So
Isabel?
For you guys. I'll even get a better close image too.
Is that
You fucking deviant! Why?
Is that Isabel from Animal Crossing?
That is not Isabel from Animal Crossing.
The top?
I don't know what anime chick
I'm
that
sending
is.
a better photo.
I'm a
I'm
bit
sending
more.
a better photo right now.
I am more
too.
concerned about the woman in the bikini showing her feet off, and it's an anime chick.
Like, I
Or
legitimately
the other-
can't tell what this thing is because of the brightness.
We can't show this on stream because
I'm
I
sending
think we
a
will
better
be banned.
photo. Oh, you should see how my laptop.
Especially for that one picture there by your Bendix, whatever the fuck that is, your little, whatever that's supposed to be. That picture will get us in trouble.
Bendix, yes. There's another one being
I'm
said.
gonna
It's
private
almost
message
there.
it to you, so you can see it.
You want to see how my laptop is too?
Kimi Nao, Kimi Nao.
There, Lauren, I sent you a private message with the thing in there. No, I'm not doing it in the Discord channel.
That's why I send it to GN members only. Sorry, Lauren.
I sent it to her directly, so she can go and look at it.
Like, I'm gonna have to pull this up in fucking Photoshop. What the shit, dude?
Can you not just right-click, open a new tab, and then look at it like that?
I did, and I still can't tell what the hell that is.
Justice, you need new fucking glasses, you
I
dipshit.
already got my prescription filled. A new prescription filled. I don't need new glasses. I need a clearer monitor stuff. Like a higher res monitor. There we go.
Looking at the pictures that Julio just sent, it's probably not going to help.
Nope. I am literally pulling this.
Okay.
So redneck Phasma, right?
Redneck Ghost Hunters, yes.
Okay.
So the premise of the game is it's like a Wild West ghost hunter sort of thing. Teams of 3 enter this area that is possessed or has got monsters running through it, and the objective is to banish a monster. But the thing is that all the teams are kind of against each other. So you've got a PvP objective and a PvE objective. The player versus player part is, survive and exit with all of your tokens, which you get from doing a banishment. But there's only like one or two banishments per map, unless it's a big map, in which case there's 3 banishments. But even then, like, there's going to be so many other teams, and so one of them might go get a banishment done, and then immediately extract and get out of there, and so they can leave with their tokens. Oh look, it's a big castle.
Yeah, yep. This is definitely weeb shit.
Yeah, you looking at Now Justice?
Yep.
Can you blame me for being bored with fucking stickers I got for $10?
I am so worried.
Why did you buy those stickers?
Is that Otakun? Huh. Also, I am very worried about walking in on your truck now. That thing that thing must glow in fucking black light, my dude.
Oh
no, it is not. So fuck you.
How do we know this?
I can guarantee you that fucking
Stay tuned
shit.
for the
I at
episode
least
where we
have
go
some
to Julio's
class.
truck with a black light.
I have class, I don't know what the fucking previous owner did to this truck, but I at least have class. I will at least take someone to a hotel if that opportunity arises.
Good
Another
to know you're treating your
cheapskate.
left hand right. No RGB. Yeah, no RGB in Julio's little Oh my god, they're on his fucking laptop. I just now looking at these other pictures he sent.
Actually, I do have RGBs in my truck, actually.
He does. I sent him a link to the ones I use for my room.
Yeah.
Julio,
Actually,
what if someone in college who had shit like this on their laptop?
I don't give a fuck. It's my laptop. If I'm gonna be in a public place and I'm gonna actually sit here on my laptop and you're gonna look at me, I'm gonna dead ass look at you, Jad, and be like, yes. Do you have an issue? I have no fucks given. I want you to know this.
I'm gonna have to spray holy water on my monitor.
But you got me. There's some fucking cool stickers out.
Oh, that reminds me.
As long as the stickers don't glow in the dark, we're fine.
No.
Bursting your custom with same energy.
No.
So Hunt Showdown is multiple teams enter. It's teams of 3, but it's Wild West shootout sort of thing. So like bolt action rifles, lever action rifles, revolvers, shit like that. It's actually really cool. I would suggest checking it out on Steam. Just look at it in the store. I don't know how much it is. Let me look. Hunt Showdown is $29.77 for some reason. It's a weird number. But it's a PvP PvE sort of game. It looks really good. But you go and you banish these monsters from the world, and you pick up tokens whenever you banish them, and then you try to extract, or you could just go fight other teams. But it's interesting. I watched some gameplay on it. It's been very unique so far. I can't think of any other game that's like, yeah, this is a PvP game, but it's also a PvE game at the same time. Destiny did that, the Gambit thing, but that would be as if Gambit, except both teams are able to interact with each other 24/7 the entire match.
Ooh, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's what Hunt Showdown is. It's a bunch of 3v3s, it's like I think it could be up to like 6 teams at once, and it's something I certainly want to try at least once on stream
Okay.
No objections. I'll
because
give it a shot.
it's very. I mean, it's unique one in its art style and its option of gameplay mechanics. Like, name another game that's got the idea of banishing enemies, but also and fighting monsters of sorts is one thing that just like explodes into flames when it takes enough damage.
Fair.
Okay, I've still got 6 things on my list. Justice, what about you?
I have a few.
Okay.
Like 1, 2. Like mine's probably aren't as interesting unless you want to talk
Sure.
about gamer subs
I don't know
real
what that
fast.
is.
Oh, then I
Gamer
can.
supplements?
No, it's a newer energy drink. Kind of like God, what's G Fuel is what everyone uses.
Great.
But it's apparently real good. No crash, yada yada, all that stuff. My thing is, I recently put this on my list because Julio Stickles reminded me of this. So
You're welcome.
so the
I also have my water bottle. I did too.
oh goddamn.
Oh Christ.
So I tried Gamer Subs beforehand. It's pretty good. But they recently came out with like a bunch of Seiko cups. And it's called their like waifu collection. And it's
God damn it.
Fuck.
and it's all about it's like scantily clad anime girls with whatever drink you have in the bottle as like their hair and bikini and or shirt if they have one. And I've been meaning to grab one.
Of course you have.
Also, they has
Aw.
a husbando cup for those who are also intrigued.
Oh, the feminine persuasion? God, yeah, I hate it too, Lauren. Oh, God.
To be fair, like at least I'm not drinking the flavor. God, what was it? Guacamole waterfall or something like that.
What the fuck?
So
There, I'm sending
Found
my
it.
water bottle now too.
So there was a YouTuber named the Russian Badger, and they allowed him to name one of the flavors, and the name he came up with was Guacamole Gamerfart 9000. Just for shits and giggles.
There we go.
There's one more to the list of what the fuck.
Oh, dear God.
At least Julio doesn't have a body builder. True that.
Not that he told us.
That's a little too far. No, I would not even want to do that. No, that's a little too far.
I think someone in John's Discord has a body pillow. Forgot who.
That sounds like a Michael thing.
It might be Michael. It might be Michael.
God damn it! Hold up.
You stop at the anti-stickers. Got it.
I might be an idiot,
I
but
got-
even I draw a line. Got the pornographic stickers I've shoved all over my water bottle and my laptop and my truck.
I at least got to entertain myself. And no, I don't do that stuff before you even assume something stupid like that.
I mean, to be fair, you've set it up.
Fair enough.
On a completely tangent, sticking to anime. Hey Julio, they have a bunch of One Piece games on sale on Steam right now.
I have noticed that.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right, what's on your list, Trey?
Okay. Next on my list, I'm gonna go to these two because they're gonna be quick and easy to go over. First one
Like,
is
that's not calling him out enough.
Quick and
there
easy.
seems to always be two kinds of Pokedex entries, and someone pointed this out, and I saw it recently. And so here's one from I think it's Ruby and Sapphire. So the Swablu Pokédex entry from Sapphire and Ruby was, for some reason, it likes to land on people's heads softly and act like it's a hat. But the Pokédex entry for Spoink in the same game is, using its tail like spring, it keeps its heart beating by bouncing it constantly. If it stops, it dies.
Jesus.
Why? It's like that in all the Pokemon games. Now I think about it. Like, there's a lot of them where it's just like, this Pokemon has to keep doing something, or it dies.
Oh no, my favorite is
Lapras is a beautiful Pokemon, but it's been fished to near extinction. It's on the endangered species list.
my favorite is the one that are creepy. It's normally the ghost type Pokemon too, like Driftbloom in Gen 4. Will snatch
This
kids.
Pokemon likes to lure children and drift them away, right? Like,
Yeah, it will.
fucking hell.
Like
it kidnaps people.
Yeah, like if a kid grabs onto it, it will just casually float away with the kid still hanging on to their life. Hypno also abducts kids.
That theory is very fucking true.
And then there was I think in the lowland region there was like the sandcastle Pokemon that fucking suffocates its victims.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard that theory. I've heard the
I'm not
Aloha,
gonna
the
figure
Aloha,
Pokemon lore, and I've already played Diamond and Pearl.
that Aloha Pikachu. I've heard that one's like
A lowland Raichu.
No,
There's a Alola
not,
Pikachu and a Alola Raichu.
There's a lowland Pikachu.
the ghost
I think so.
the ghost Pikachu one.
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Yes, I've kind of heard like fuck. What I was reading this actually. And I
If
actually
you see its
it's fine.
face, it kills you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Then there's another one that's like a ghost Pokemon that's Phant Mask or something like that. And it carries a mask that looks like its former face, and it's always it like looks at it sometimes and it cries.
Yep.
But its evolutionary form is a not a
Coffin,
coffin, but a Egyptian thing, like a coffin.
a tomb, coffin, same shit.
No, but they have a special name. I was trying to be culturally
Yamask.
appropriate, you fuckface.
The Pokemon you're talking about
Sarcophagus.
is Yamask, and the
Yamask.
evolved form is Sarcophagus.
Yeah, sarcophagus. There you go. And the evolved form looks like a sarcophagus.
said
And
it,
the fucking description for the sarcophagus evolution is like, because it looks like a sarcophagus that might contain ancient treasure, it often gets mistaken for having it, but will instead just like drag and kill the person that opens it.
So I just looked up.
And it's like,
I looked up a like creepy Pokemon Pokédex entries.
mm-hmm.
You want to hear some of them?
Sure.
This would have been great for Halloween, but alright. So number 1 is Gengar in Sun and Moon. Its Pokédex entry says it apparently wishes for a traveling companion. Since it was once human itself, it tries to create one by taking the lives of other humans.
Wow, that's wow. Okay,
Yeah, that's a bit fucked up.
go straight to being dark. Why not?
Yeah. Then there was Yamask was 2. 3 was Phantom from Sun and Moon as well. These Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died in the forest. Their cries sound like eerie screams.
Oh my god.
This is a children's game, by the way.
It is a children's game.
Cat.
It seems like someone listened to the
memory.
Lavender Town music too much at Nintendo, and now they just can't stop making creepy Pokemon.
Honestly,
That is fucking true.
Cacturne, Pokemon from Pokemon's Ruby and Sapphire. If a traveler is going through a desert in the thick of night, Cacturne will follow in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving.
It's like implying murder.
Imagine a bunch of cactus Pokemon following you in the middle of the fucking night. Bewail.
Fuck, if it's my time, it's my time. Take me out.
I think this is also Sun and Moon's. A Pokemon from Sun and Moon. This Pokemon has the habit of hugging its companion. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were crushed by its hug.
Damn.
Sounds like my kind of Pokemon.
Then yeah. There's a entries for Drifloons.
Drifloon and Drifloon, yeah.
Then skipping that because we already mentioned it. Parasect, Pokemon Yellow. This the bug host is drained of energy by the mushrooms on its back. They appear to do all the thinking. So
That's a bit creepy.
yeah. So just to remind you, Parasect looks like a hermit crab, but we remove the shell and it's a giant mushroom. The giant mushroom is doing all the thinking. Number 8, Banette, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. A doll that became a Pokemon over its grudge from being junked. It seeks the child that disowns it. So it's Chucky, basically.
Hell yeah! Pokey Chucky, let's go.
Sliggoo from Pokemon Sun and Moon. It has trouble drawing a line between friends and food. It will calmly try to melt and eat even those it gets along with.
Hell yeah! Murder.
And the last one on this list is Frostlass, Sun and Moon. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den, where they become decorations.
I've seen that one.
Yeah,
Fucking
I just heard that one.
Pokemon scary, y'all.
Pokemon is just a great way to just entertain the childhood. What now?
Alright, what's up? Next on your list? Because a lot of mine's are kind of boring, honestly.
This next one's actually a rant, not really much. So, what is the primary enemy in Skyrim? The big baddie that everyone recognizes and knows, just like.
Yeah,
really for?
he had to do something.
Okay. So, like, there's always that big enemy. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I'm gonna guess the abominable snowman or the Yeti.
No. In Skyrim.
Yeah, the fucking there was when you go up the mountain for the first time to talk to like the
No. I'm talking about the dragons.
Okay.
Okay. How many dragons are in Skyrim?
I do not know.
0.
They're all wyverns, aren't they?
They're fucking wyverns! Dragons have 4 legs and wings. Wyverns... I just slammed my desk. It scared my cat and my dog. Wyverns have 2 legs and then 2 wings, which function as both legs and hands. And that's what are in Skyrim. They're not fucking dragons. They're wyverns. And there's a difference. Okay. That was all of that one.
It sounds like you've been holding that in forever.
I noticed it recently because I was playing part of Skyrim. I was like, that's not a fucking dragon. And it's been pissing me off. They're not dragons. They're wyverns. There's a difference. It's just like when you're playing Monster Hunter World and everything's called a wyvern, yet there are actual dragons. Some of them are actual dragons. Some of them are drakes because they don't have fucking wings. A drake is just a four-legged creature that is long and dragon-like. That's a drake, not a wyvern. They don't have wings. Like the Tobakadachi is a drake.
I love how there's because whenever I think of like a drake, what's normally considered a drake, I just think of like Chinese dragons.
Yeah, heavy on the chest. It's just been bothering me a little bit. That's all. Just a little bit.
Alright. Next one.
Next one. Okay, what's next on my list? I got a raise at work. Despite only being there for less than 6 months, I got like a 80-something cents raise, so I make $12 an hour now.
Nice.
That's just a little like yay for potato thing. And these next, I got 2 games on here that could be fun to play. Although one of them I'm gonna remove because it's not done yet. It's still got a long way to go, and the other one could be interesting, but I don't know how far it is into it. The one that's not done yet is Grounded. It's got a lot of long ways to go. I'm playing it right now with some friends on Xbox Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And although it is quite fun, it has some issues and some bugs and has a long way to go to actual completion. I think it's still technically a alpha, not even a beta.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna really hammer that one until it's really done.
Oh, I just remembered I have a fucking I have a bone to pick with Nintendo, but before I do that, Lauren mentioned this in the chat, but also sent this to me. So November 17th, there's going to be a Gucci Xbox Series X. Can you guess how much it's going? Can you guess how much it's going to cost?
26 grand.
No, half that.
Really? $1,300.
Minus 3,000. $10,000. It's going to be $10,000, and there's going to be only 100 of them. How much you want to bet that scalpers are going to get them and then try to upsell it?
Oh, scalpers are of course going to fucking upsell it. It's what they do.
Oh, I
They're
know.
getting real jobs of the they scalp.
I've almost forgot about this. So you know how Xbox made Xbox actually made like an Xbox Series X themed mini fridge.
Right.
It was like cheap. Like it wasn't that expensive. Like I could have gotten one. Right? I think it was like $100, and they're selling it for like scalpers grabbed them and are now selling it for $300.
Of course.
So for a price of a game, like a new game console, you can get either a game console or
Or a fridge.
or a mini fridge because scalpers.
Amazing. So next on my list is. Oh, sorry, I'm just baffled by that. Void Train. I'm sure you've seen Markiplier playing it. I thought it'd be fun for us to play it.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't watched Markiplier in a long time, my dude.
So it's Raft, but with a train.
Oh.
Traveling through some ethereal void and magic and shit and guns and other crap.
Planned
It's
release.
actually very interesting. It's really I don't think it's out on Steam yet, even.
It's not. Planned release date 2022.
Yeah.
I added it to the wish list.
I think it's on mine. It should be.
Yeah,
It's
it
on my
is.
wish list. I got Hunt Showdown on my wish list, but there's just they both look like Hunt Showdown especially looks like such a good game. So let's see. And then the last thing on my list is just discussing the new console wars.
All right, we can discuss that.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've noticed where the new console wars are even coming from either, because it's not where you'd think it is.
All right, go on.
It's almost exclusively on the PC. It's because Microsoft is gone and they're releasing Halo on the PC.
Yeah.
Sony is going and releasing their console exclusives on the PC through Steam.
Yeah, I think
And
there's...
Microsoft's doing the same. They're both releasing their console exclusives through Steam, letting more people gain access to these formerly console exclusives, which is wonderful because now new people get to play these games that they've never gotten to play before, and they're great games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Epic Games is trying to cause the new console war. Epic Games is going out of their way to pay a lot of people a lot of money to make things Epic Game Store exclusive. Void Train, they were trying to pay a lot of money to make it Epic Game Store exclusive, but they can't pay them enough money to make it exclusive. And I think it's more of the developers want more people to play it, because I'm not going to download the Epic Game Store on my computer. I don't want to. I'm not going to download their game thing on my computer. I don't want anything to fucking do with it. That's it.
I think
That's all to it.
I think the only thing that's on the Epic Game Store that I would want to play is Bugsnax, and that I can play that on my PS4.
Exactly. Like they're trying to restart a console war, is what it seems like.
I mean, also like this actually kind of ties into something I wanted to kind of pat myself on the back that happened over a year ago, but not over a year ago, over a month ago, but like I think this is a perfect opportunity for them to do it because not many people can get the new gen consoles.
Yeah.
Like
I actually heard the reason as to why, but I'll go into that later.
Why that people can't get it, or why
people can't get it.
It's the silicon shortage.
It's not the silicon shortage.
It's
the chip shortage. That China. So if you didn't know, China in the past 8 months, while there's been a silicon shortage and a chip shortage, China has publicly announced, "Look at our 13 new supercomputers that take up rooms the size of schools." China has built supercomputers with the chips that are only made with some materials located in China and in Mongolia, and there's one other country that is able to make these chips. Do you know the name of it?
What?
It's Taiwan.
Huh.
The country they're trying to invade. It's not as much of they want to get rid of the former Chinese government that was winning the Civil War before Japan got involved in World War II. It's the only other country able to produce the chips. It would give them a stranglehold on this supercomputer creating chip. They're the only country that can make it.
Huh. Inside Lauren saying like chip shortage and hoarding,
yeah,
and mostly
but
shortage,
also,
but also that could probably be affected as well.
I think the heat map's been destroyed or deleted from the internet, but there's a heat map that somebody made that showed ownership of Bitcoin in the world.
Oh yeah.
Guess who owns like 60% of the Bitcoin in the world?
Who?
Nondescript Chinese company.
The funny thing is,
just Chinese companies left and right own like 60 to 70% of Bitcoin in the world.
The funny thing is the Chinese government have been cracking down on it.
Yes, and then confiscating the Bitcoin for the government.
Okay. That's why.
It-
I mean,
that-
they can't really do anything. They couldn't really do much other than to confiscate it.
Yeah, but I mean, confiscate it, and then what do you do with it?
Just shit on the crypto
And drive the
wallet.
price up, and then when China decides, oh, never mind, it's fine, we'll sell all this Bitcoin now, and then they're suddenly super fucking rich, and other problems like it's lining up too perfectly in a manner that was like, this is super gonna jerk them off in the long run.
Yeah, but circling back to the contra war stuff and less Chinese government stuff.
You don't get it banned on Twitch by
let's not, because
Mazadong?
let's not. I'm pretty sure Mouse and Dog doesn't give a fuck about Twitch. Oh, unless you're calling him Winnie the Pooh. But
That's Xiaoping. That's the
Xiaoping,
current
yeah.
dictator.
Xiaoping is the one.
Mao Zedong's been dead for like 30 fucking years.
Yeah, that's it. But Xiaoping, yeah, unless you call him fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Back to the console wars. It's just like, it seems like we're gonna have this huge thing because both sides are really. I mean, Steam doesn't really seem to be giving a shit.
Because Steam hasn't gave a shit since when was the last time they put out a game that wasn't for VR?
Yeah, but like every time I turn around, there's another YouTuber with this. Hey, check out the Epic Game Store with my store subscriber code. Like they're trying to make it look like they're really helping, but the thing is that I don't think Epic Game Store has the subscriber count or the base like Steam does for that to really matter as much.
I mean, some people will go to the Epic Game Store to buy some of the things. Like, okay, that's actually what I would buy. Some of the Far Cry games.
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted to play Far Cry on PC, I would go there. The Hot Wheels game.
The thing is, all that crap was going to be coming to Steam Store, but Epic Game Store bought it out, so it goes to them instead. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to make a console war.
Yeah.
And it's going to cause, because, like, of all the safety procedures Steam has installed on their platform, I don't feel like going through another series of them and setting up a new account and all the other crap.
What?
Oh my god!
I
just looked at something in Hard Space Shipbreaker. Someone did the math.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 3% a constant 3% inflation every year is what reaches the Hard Space Shipbreaker equivalent of economy.
Mm-hmm.
How much is this? So, because you remember how much my character was in debt in that game, right? Like a few billion or trillion dollars, 100,000 million.
Yeah.
Like $2 or $3 billion. So at $1.252 billion, it's only equivalent to about 150 grand in 2021.
Jesus.
Like it's that's the story of that game is just fucking inflation's a bitch.
Yeah.
There's achievements. What? 10 hidden achievements.
I'm
gonna hard there are those achievements, Justice. When the game's done, I will return to that one.
But so go back on how hard it is to get new gen console. I got fucking lucky.
Did you?
Yeah. So we basically did some early Christmas shopping for my nephews.
Mm-hmm.
We found an Xbox Series S for one of them. Which, granted, not as powerful as the X, but it's still the new gen. And then I got an email a couple weeks ago from PlayStation. And they're like, here's an invitation to get to wait in an online queue to get one of the PlayStation 5. One sec. But yeah, get in a online queue to get a PlayStation 5 at 11 Eastern. So, we basically did that. No, I basically did that. I told my parents. I said, we could get a PlayStation 5 for one of the nephews. We can have a separate tier. It would be a problem. So woke up 11, managed to get a PlayStation 5 for my nephew, and I think 2 hours later, they were sold out. So we got, so unless you get unless you're Oreo and been getting the PlayStation invites too, it's kind of hard to get a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, it very much is. It's hard to get the Xbox Series X. Supposedly, my local Best Buy is getting some on Monday, and we've got it. I've set up a cart on the Best Buy app with an Xbox Series X in the cart, and it's set to text me the moment that they update their inventory, ensure that they have it in stock. And the moment they do, I'm hitting buy.
Nice.
And the thing is I might not fucking get it because apparently Best Buy's doing this shitty thing where if you pay $200 a month, you get to be part of their tech squad or something.
Oh yeah.
You get first dibs on anything in the store.
Yep.
I'm not really, especially when things like this are having a shortage issue. Like I'm not. I really don't like things like that because that's encouraging and allowing people to scalp. It's those sorts of things because although they're saying only one per customer, it's one per transaction per customer. Is the specifications on their little thing. So I could go back through and buy a second one. I just have to be quick about typing it in on a second phone to the same account. Like I have a problem with that inherently in the idea that anyone could go through and just fucking do that then.
Yeah. For PlayStation, it was one per household. And they had to sign up using your PSN account. So
yeah.
But
here's the thing, though. It doesn't take long to set up a new PSN account. Even if it takes an hour to set one up, you set up one, takes an hour, you go get your new thing. They ask about it, go, oh, I'm new to PlayStation. I thought this would be a great one to start with. What the fuck are they going to do? Argue?
I think
so. You don't want to,
I think you also have to go through their email portal for that too.
I mean, it's not hard to make a new email either, Justice. I've got 12.
Yeah, you get a new email, but they only send you out that they randomly
the invite only comes in certain instances.
Yeah, they randomly send it out to people.
Okay. That seems a bit better.
Yeah, so it's tied to your PSN, and you only get the email through your PSN's email. I don't know if there's a workaround. I hope there's. To deal God, there's no workaround.
Oh, there's a workaround.
But at the moment, right now, I won't be able to get a second PSN account, a second PlayStation, if it's both tied to my address and my PSN.
And your account. That's a nice touch to tie it to both and not just one or the other.
Yeah.
One of the upgrades for the Warthog in this game is for doing destruction.
Also, Julio had to step out because of had to settle some stuff, and
it's that he's back in the prostitution ring, Justice. We need to get GNM be profiting again or just at all actually. It's not like it was in the first place. Because he's gone back to prostitution. Do you guys see what's happening? If we can't get GNN to profit, Julio is just going to be another street whore again. So help us grow the channel. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Look at that segue, Justice. Beautiful segue.
Beautiful stuff. Tell us what exactly you want to see on the channel, and we will do
and
it.
And if you suggest that you want to see Julio's sexy dance, please, dear God, I would rather just pour bleach in my eyes right the fuck now.
We will start an OnlyFans for that one.
I really wish he was here to hear this. Or at the very least, send the videos so Julio can see some titties. Send the videos so Julio can see titties. I love it.
Oh, did you not see? That's why she wants a short that says.
I didn't even read that. I just saw it, and then I was talking to my doctor. Oh my God! I told my eye doctor this stupid fucking. I told him that eye drops are just blinker fluid. And he just fucking stared at me. That was nuts.
I want to see more of the J Squad. So Julio and John needs to get some stable internet. Got it. But so we'll ask for a short made that says I want titties for biddies.
Oh, what? Oh my God, I can't hit the animals. I just tried to hit some chickens with my truck, and they all jumped out of the way.
Beautiful.
Anyways, yeah, I could definitely make that. Well, like a sublimated shirt. You want a screen? Well, probably not screen printing because I don't feel like doing screen printing. I still haven't set the screen printer up.
Oh my God, you've been in that house for what, 6 months now?
8 months.
Okay.
Well, it's just when I was comparing numbers, and it's like the cost to actually set that, the time and the effort to actually set that thing up versus the actual income it can make if I'm not getting 300, 400 shirt orders is almost relative. Like it almost increases $1 to $1 ratios.
Okay.
So unless I get like a 2,000 shirt order, it's not the best method to make shirts. It is sublimation, and sublimation is just such a higher quality as well. That nothing tops it.
Quick question for chat, since we have a few viewers. If we did just a basic GNN logo shirt, who would buy it?
I'd buy it.
I mean, I would too.
I wouldn't have to buy it, but I would buy it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, I have shirts from all these different companies that we were making shirts for just because like I could, because I was like, oh, I like that shirt. I like that one.
Lauren said she would. How about you, Oreo? Would you?
I found the barn find.
I'm gonna wait for Oreo, but that could probably get us a few. Fuck it, he would bet.
Yeah. Well, I was okay. Now on to possibly. Ooh, I got a Mustang in this barn find. Like, no, maybe not a hat or a beanie. Or I guess more shirts. Okay, more shirts. The GNN generic logo, but you get to choose a side. So you could get one that just says "Justice Sucks" on it, or one that says "Trey Sucks." Or my titty shirt too, Trey. Yes, Lauren, I got it. Or you get one that says "Lauren Sucks" since she's apparently joined GNN. Or been drafted to GNN, whichever way we're sending this. I think we're gonna send it the way of Lauren's been drafted.
What about? Nope. Not reading that one.
Is this a reference to something I should know? Should I know this reference? Is this one of those Ligma jokes?
It basically. I got a gallon of tequila.
I got a gallon. Yeah, I got a gallon of tequila, Julio. We can do shirts with quotes on it.
Yeah, we can do like quote tees.
Oh my God, yeah, I can do them for cheap because I've got all the machinery too. I actually was like looking at it, was like, man, I bet you if Rooster Teeth would just fucking buy one of the screen printer shops, they could probably reduce the price on all their crap by like 20 or 30%.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of, are you going to watch the extra live stream tomorrow?
Tomorrow, what time?
It's starting 10. I'm going to guess 10 your time, so 10 Central. ending at 9. The last thing is like 9:30, 9:45. It's not 24 hours this year.
I mean, I'm on call tomorrow just in case they need help.
Okay.
I'm definitely not trying to take a manager position from somebody else.
Do it.
I am very much trying. Nieto is the one that watches, or Nito, however you want to fucking say it.
Nieto.
I always assume if it's got like a weird letter organization, it's supposed to be read weird. Let's see here. What else is on my list? Oh, yes. Hold up. I gotta pull my list back up. It's the wrong channel. Yes, blowing up Mercury. So the last thing on my list is we're blowing up fucking Mercury.
The planet, right?
Yes.
Why?
Because fuck Mercury.
It doesn't do anything.
Exactly! It deserves to be blown up.
Just blow up Pluto.
No, Pluto is special.
Not anymore.
Yes, it is. It's the only dwarf planet that I'm aware of in our system, and therefore, because
There's like
if I
5
actively
apparently.
choose, if I choose, yeah, I know. There's like 4 of them are in the asteroid belt. There's a lot of weird shit. Or honestly, let's make a petition to nuke Mars.
Oh my god, I was right. There's 5. There's 5.
Let's just make a petition to nuke Mars. Let's see if we can get fucking Elon Musk to. Oh my god! Speaking of Elon Musk and doing weird shit,
I think I know exactly where you're going with this.
no, I was actually going the thing that the UN said. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, like 4 minutes worth of his walk.
Like 4% of his net worth was all it would take to end world hunger, and his response was, "Okay, but you have to show everyone how you'd spend the money." And then the UN has just like ignored every comment from Elon Musk.
No,
or
Tesla, they do yearly by law tell people how they show their work.
Have you seen them? Have you like looked at how they organize crap?
No.
Folder A has 32% of spending. Folder A breaks down into 4 different countries that don't explain what they're sent to, just that they're sent to countries. It's like the bare minimal amount of actual their taxes. Like they don't actually tell you $382,000.64 went to helping the poor and impoverished in Mongolia. It's Mongolia received X amount of dollars. Doesn't tell you if it's for housing, doesn't tell you if it's for hunger, doesn't tell you if it's for cleaning the water, for helping with renewable energy, for getting access to medicine. They don't include any of that information. They just say this amount of money was spent in this country. Which, if you didn't know, is also how a lot of people who embezzle money or do other illegal activities with money get money around, is they say, oh, I spent that money in this country, such and such, such and such. Yeah, the UN is not very forward with their money.
So
it also usually takes 3 attempts from the UN, or 3 or 4 attempts from multiple countries, mostly the US, to get them to disclose the information. So it's not like they're just putting it out because they have to. It's like they're putting it out because they're told you have to put it out or we're not giving you money this year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually like a real big thing, and it's a big problem that they're handling. Which is why it's funny that Musk's response was that, because they are refusing to give any comment back to him, which just acknowledges that they don't do their fucking job and they don't do what they're supposed to.
So, to be fair, Musk doesn't do what he's supposed to either.
He's just an investor
at
this point.
Fucking,
isn't he? Like,
motherfuckers hasn't paid tax. I think there was something that he paid like
Newsflash, 80% of the fucking U.S. government hasn't paid taxes in 20 years. Justice?
Yeah, but this motherfucker said he was broke.
Yeah, because you can argue anything if you're rich enough.
I know, but the fact that he said that I don't have actual money, it's all tied up, yada yada, and people
All tied up in stocks, and therefore I get paid through the stocks. Yeah,
people believe
I saw that
this.
thing too.
It blows my mind, but also
Well,
he wants to.
I understand what he's saying, and I understand how it functions too, because he keeps all of his money essentially liquidated in assets, and therefore has no actual capital. And
Yeah, but he
because
could easily sell said assets without legitimately putting a dent in his budget.
Correct. And the thing is that he's taking advantage of the stock market in the way it's taxed, because it's taxed very badly.
I know.
And by that I mean it's almost not taxed at all. It's just so poorly monitored and taxed and taken care of from the federal government, which allows, in case you didn't know, 12% of the United States, that's stockholders, to put a lot of their money into stocks and then never be taxed for it. And it's a problem. It needs to be addressed at some point in the future, but we're too busy. What's the current thing?
Depends.
Everyone needs to get in green cars, and we'll ignore the giant hole in the ground made by the lithium mines.
Not the thing I was thinking about, but okay.
What one were you thinking about?
Don't want to get that political on street.
Oh, okay. I don't get political. I was just, if you didn't know, lithium mining is really bad for the environment.
Yeah,
and it's the only way to make long-term rechargeable batteries. Lithium mines will actually damage several dozen square miles immediately around it and actually render the land infertile. So it will be incapable of growing life for anywhere from 10 to 500 years. Because lithium and the components that come out of the ground when mining lithium are incredibly toxic to natural life. Meaning you can't even build fucking houses near there because it's borderline radioactive.
Radioactive.
Like, I'm all for renewable energy, don't get me wrong, but when you realize, like, the better alternative is just to stick with oil for a little bit until we can make a better battery.
That and upgrade the fucking electrical grid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Are you going to talk about we all need to be driving electrical cars, yet our electric grid can't even take a fucking heat wave?
No, I was going to say that Elon Musk wanted to make a institute in technology in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And
Texas Institute for Technology.
And Science.
Yeah. I love it. I love that, like, the man just gets bored and is like, what's the stupidest thing I can say on the internet?
Basically, and in knowing him, because he made the Boeing company and they sold
flamethrowers, yeah.
Technically not flamethrowers.
Try to get Mario Party? I don't want to get Mario Party. I don't want to support Nintendo.
Mario Party's stupid fun though. But
I know it's stupid fun, but I don't want to support a company that refuses to create new and original games or put money into their games or fucking put things on sale that have been out for 15 years.
Okay, so I'll give So speaking of that, I want to rant. I want to fucking rant about something I saw on that someone had the same mindset of online.
Yeah.
They're like someone said that like, oh, they don't put money into making new IPs. Putting money into putting money in other IPs other than Mario, Zelda, yada yada.
Yeah.
Within the same fucking within the same fucking tweet, they retweeted a Kotaku article about how people have already fucking started pirating Metroid Dread. And wonder why the fuck Nintendo doesn't make more Metroid games. I can tell you why. It's because motherfuckers pirate Metroid Dread within the week it comes out.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. every game gets pirated
Yeah,
all
every
the time.
every game gets
Nintendo's not getting treated differently.
Yeah,
but actually, Nintendo is getting treated differently because of their inability and lack of cooperation with just fucking making games and then re-releasing older games.
Yeah, but they get treated differently. But when they do put out something new, they get pirated to hell and back, and that reflects poorly on that reflects so poorly on the game itself. Even though the game could be fun, could be
I've heard amazing things about.
Yeah,
the game.
you hear amazing.
I heard it's like a whole new, could be like a reboot. Could rejog the whole love for Metroid games and Metroidvania games.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't expect piracy, especially with a new game. At least do it when it's older. I don't care if it's older. It's been out for a couple years. At least, but when it's
gonna come and slap you now.
I know. I fucking goodbye any chance of GNN being sponsored by fucking Nintendo right now.
We'll never be fucking sponsored. Does Nintendo sponsor fucking anybody?
Yeah, they do. Like, the completionists are great friends with Nintendo. Like, he got Breath of the Wild stupidly early and Hyrule Warrior stupidly early. Hell, they even challenged him to complete Hyrule Warrior, I think the definitive edition, while on a train from I think one end of the U.S. to California, which is like a week-long train ride. And if he lost, if he didn't complete it, he has to dance outside of their now closed off LA office in a Tingle outfit. Nintendo, huh?
A Tingle outfit?
Yeah, Tingle. Look up Tingle Zelda.
Oh God.
Yeah, but Nintendo.
Warren is about to be pulled up. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's Tingle. You could have just said the little elf dude.
Like the elf dude who looks like a discount Link.
Yes.
But like Nintendo can be great friends with creators when they're big fans of the company and advocate for them. Yes, a lot of Nintendo's practices are shitty, but you cannot expect to do shitty things to a company and expect them not to retaliate in something. i.e. pirate a fucking game.
Clearance Rack Link.
Yeah, Clearance Rack Link. That's Tingle.
Yeah, and the other thing is there are creators that I watch on YouTube who love playing Nintendo games, but they're afraid to because Nintendo will just be bored one day and fucking copyright strike everything they do with their games. Like, I didn't know if you do, but Matt from Achievement Hunter has been playing a lot of games with Chilled Chaos and the rest of the Derp crew, and they actually just streamed a bunch of Mario Party and a bunch of
I watched Ray, and Ray has been on his been on the same streams.
Yeah, Ray's in there too, and then also Mario Kart. They're bringing back Mario Kart now because Nintendo has basically told them that they don't have any want or need to go after them for that shit. But they did a 4-year hiatus on some of their more popular streams. Like, they're more, I mean, because it's just Nintendo. They're very... Sonogun tries to please its fans, but its fans can be really trifling. Yeah, and the fans for Nintendo can be trifling, but Nintendo is a trifling company to deal with. Like, you want to put anything out there involving Nintendo, you want to take any picture and put it on YouTube. If it's monetized, it's fucking struck down. Like, because Nintendo gets upset that they're not getting the money.
Like, Nintendo does have a wonky relationship when it comes to YouTubers and content creators. And from what I've seen, they've been a lot more lax about it. A lot more lax about content claiming the properties compared to like a couple years ago when you had to sign up to be part of like the Nintendo ambassador or whatever, and then and they take a small cut of your profit.
Yeah. Small cut. You made $10. Give us $6.
I forgot what was the price breakdown for that, but from what I've seen, they don't do that, and whenever they do, it's easily fixed. Like there's still a shit ton of PokeTubers out there.
Yeah.
Pokemon is
But
like
most of them only touch the old games because part of it's because it's hard to emulate the newer games, and part of it's just because Nintendo's less likely to give a shit if you're playing the older games versus the newer games when it comes to their copyright striking. Better not fucking dare touch one of their new games because they will come for you.
Like,
but you can play. I mean, I'm watching someone who's doing a Nuzlocke for Ruby right now, and they want to do a Diamond and Pearl one next. But now, because they're doing a remake for Diamond and Pearl, these guys said they're not going to touch Diamond and Pearl because they don't want to handle whatever Nintendo's going to do because they're going to be re-releasing Diamond and Pearl as these remakes.
They're probably
solely based on the logic that Nintendo is most likely going to come for it because they're making a remake, and somehow them playing the old version is interfering with Nintendo's profit margin. And
I think they'll go. What it's probably going to do is they'll go narrow the search for Brilliant Diamond if they do something like that. Or Shining Pearl, like the two names of the company. So, like, but there's still people who are playing.
There's still people who are playing Pokemon games, who are playing Nintendo games actively and avidly, and not getting in trouble for it. But my point rests on it's always the old games, because all emulators that fucking Nintendo went out of their way to burn to the ground years ago, that have never recovered and never come back. Do you remember that?
Purge? I'm still searching for certain emulators for games that are impossible to find now. But Nintendo also, there's people who play still newer games. Again, the Completionist did review on Metroid Dread.
But you've got to be their fucking approved thing, and
like he's not even on. He's not on the approved thing.
Really? So how's he playing them then? Because that doesn't seem.
He just plays them. It takes him a week to beat, to do his thing, and he fucking does it.
I'm sure there's something behind the scenes that we're not saying on that, because it just doesn't seem like Nintendo.
I mean,
to not go after someone for their new crap being on the internet.
You guys might think it doesn't seem like Nintendo, but it's definitely Nintendo. Like sometimes it's not even them themselves. It could be some stuff with the content ID system with YouTube.
Yeah, which is admittedly quite shitty.
Yeah. So yes, Nintendo should do a lot more things to be better about the content, i.e. getting things on sale more often, especially if it's being out. But at least try to play Nintendo's game.
Oh yeah, if you enjoy Nintendo's games, at least try to play them. I love fucking Animal Crossing.
Yeah, play it.
I don't know why. I just fucking Animal Crossing is the best shit.
I speaking of, they got a update, and all my For You page is people playing that on their streams. I don't know why. I don't even like anything. I haven't played an Animal Crossing game.
What?
Yeah, I haven't played any Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Justice, we've got to get you to play some Animal Crossing.
All right, I'll play it one day. When I can afford. Yeah, when I can afford to. The money in our PayPal is going towards your microphone.
Oh, that's right. Let me. I paid on this next Friday, I believe. Let me double check my bank account.
Which one?
I might just buy it for myself though.
Which one do you want? The Wave 3 or Wave 1?
Uh,
I'll send you a video on the differences between the Wave 3 and 1.
which one's the cheaper one?
Wave 1.
I'll
Like,
probably go for that. I mean, what's the difference? Like, what's the price range difference?
Wave 1 is $100, Wave 3, $145. Wave.
I'll look into it. I've still got $700 in my bank account right now. Actually, I just haven't paid my car payment yet because it's not due for like another 5 or 6 days. So I was gonna put like half down on my car payment, pay the rest on next Friday when my paycheck comes in. Because I can. But I might just go buy that because I can.
But yeah.
Oh, so are you able to change what we're looking at the moment on stream? Like if I told you a game to go pull up on Steam.
Yeah, I can.
Let me find it real quick. Library. So it's called Medieval Dynasty. It's a single player game. I look for single player games to play because I like playing simulators, and I feel like not enough people really seem to play the simulators that I always end up getting really interested in. You ever feel like that? Like there's a game that you're real interested in, but no one ever seems to play it?
Yeah, that's been... that's kind of been... like a struggle when it comes to me and trying to make content for the channel.
Yeah. So this one's called Medieval Dynasty, and it's a medieval game, clearly. But the concept is like I'll post in the I'll send you a message to it or something if you need
I got it. Just looking for the that's interesting. I can't screen share the Steam store?
No, it's an update. What's this update?
Window cap.
0.009 public stage. What's this? New dialogue sounds. Ooh, 10 new voice colors.
Give me a second.
Recording buttons.
Display capture. There we go. That works. Alright. It's up.
Okay. Is that on the channel? I was just waiting. So this is called Medieval Dynasty. It's actually a really... I have played a little bit of it. I've gotten through one season of the game. I don't know why it always shows that developer broadcast in the corner. That was months ago.
This one?
The Medieval Dynasty broadcast that's on there at the top?
Yeah.
That was months ago.
Gross.
Like, let me look. Yeah, it was in fucking August.
Good job, Steam.
Well, I think it's just what they put up there. But the game is really neat. It looks beautiful, for one, and it's just so fun to play. But the idea is like you're trying to find a lost family member who went off and apparently made one hell of a life for himself, building a village and getting a lot of money. And you can do all sorts of things. Like you could be a hunter, or you could be a bandit, and you could fucking rob people. You could be a farmer. You could build your own little village. You can kind of join up with a village. There's just a lot of things to do, and it's not one of those like over the top adventure games where like, oh, now whenever you hit this one tree, you break it one hit, and all this other crap. It's like, no, it's more of a you can upgrade your character. You can get a little bit better at mining or foraging.
Okay.
But there's no magic. It is straight medieval fantasy crap.
Nice.
And it's got humor in there too. Like it's got a good bit of jokes. There is a early quest that you do where you're supposed to go hunt and kill an owl that's been driving an old man nuts. And when you're looking for the owl, your character mumbles something about, wow, this owl sounds really sick. Maybe I'll be doing it a favor. And then you come across a guy who's crouching in a fucking bush making owl sounds. And he's being paid by somebody to just sit here and fucking irritate this random old man. And they actually turn out to be friends. But he's being paid to piss off this random old man. It's just... it's got a bunch of like kind of silly shit in it. It's real fun.
Okay.
I mean, you can even look at out of 18,000 reviews, 90% of the reviews are positive.
Yeah, really good.
That's impressive.
It is.
I don't think I've reviewed this game.
This looks good. This looks fun.
And the map is pretty big too. So the worst part, in my opinion, is just how long it takes early game to get around. It is currently only single player. I don't know. I know that they said something about a multiplayer aspect, but I don't remember what they said about it. So I'd have to find it real quick. But they did say something about multiplayer. But like I was just I have how many hours in this fucking game right now?
Someone has 116 hours. It's just
I have 40 hours in this game, which is impressive when you realize I've only played this for like 3 days. And I played it for like there was like a week. I just binged the game. Could be getting a co-op mode in the future.
okay. This seems
Yeah.
like a fun game we could probably play.
Yeah, at the very least, a solo playthrough.
Yeah.
And you can adjust the game to make it harder or easier. There's some other games.
Let's watch. We could do a let's watch in it.
Yeah, while I do shit and just randomly bark out an order, and I'm like, all right, sure, I'll attempt to murder this random person.
Yeah.
I'll have to put something in place. Oh my god, did you see the fucking Among Us update?
Oh yeah. Okay, so
It's just modded Among Us has been merged to modded regular Among Us.
yeah.
But they've also added levels, and you can change your fucking banner when you're in the damn thing. There's a scientist who can access vitals at any times, an engineer which can use the vents, guardian angel which just lets them shield somebody.
Yep. Shield a person if you're the first person to die, which if anyone in the GNN group plays, it's probably going to be fucking me.
Yes.
See?
But then there's also the shapeshifter, which is just the morphling from one of the mod packs, and
yeah, it looks fun.
yeah, it's certainly unique. I got to say that. I am glad to see that they are. I mean, I feel bad for them coming back to a game that came out so many years ago.
It came out.
What time this year? What year did this game come out?
Among Us.
Yeah, I'll Google it right now. When did
I think it came out
June 15th of 2018.
Okay, so yeah, it got popular 2 years
in 2020.
Yeah, it got popular 2 years later, which honestly, not the
not
worst.
A bad thing. But Inner Sloth has other games that they were working on, and I'm sure they had other things they were doing too. Oh, no, they have the Henry Stickmin collection and then Among Us. That's the only games in their library.
Yeah, I was going to say the only games were something I played on Newgrounds.
Yeah. Never mind. I was thinking like maybe they had other games that they were working on, but if that's the case, no. Never mind. What other things do I have here?
I have one. And
what you got?
This is something personal to me that I'm super excited for. So, when I was in middle school, there was a channel called G4 TV.
Mm-hmm.
G4 TV was basically the gaming channel. This was like early YouTube days, and even predates YouTube. This was the channel where you go for reviews on video games, news about pop culture, and so many other stuff. It was gamer heaven on television. And it lasted, it ended back in, I want to say, 2012. And it was one of the main reason why I started GNN was because of this channel. As a host to actually get paid to talk about video games and play video games, right?
Right.
was a dream, and then it went off air because of poor management. Basically, it's what I've heard from
Gotcha.
the people who used to work for G4. Now this Tuesday, they're fucking coming back, not just on air, but on Twitch and YouTube as well. Like, they've been doing a bunch of pre-channels launch stuff.
All right, that's neat.
Yeah.
It's good to see old channels return after being gone for so long.
I know, and I am excited. It has two of the old hosts back hosting again. They have Jawad, the completionist, on there. Fiona from Achievement Hunter went on to be a host for G4. Yeah, and a bunch of other YouTube personalities and content creators have gotten a chance to live out their same dream of, like, watching from watching their content to now being on G4 TV. And I am so happy that I am that's something that I loved so much that got taken away from me because shitty people has come back. And
that's so on that note, I've been watching one of the people I watch a lot, and partially because I've met him like several times in the real world, has been Chilled Chaos. Because on the note of people kind of coming back, Chilled Chaos has somewhat reorganized several members of the old creatures. If you haven't been seeing his stuff, he's had Junkyard, Spoon, Gassy Mexican, and Zero Vikring, and even Kutra.
Nice.
To come back and do crap with him on YouTube. He's not doing a lot. He's not able to get them very often because they all have, like, obviously real world jobs nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gotten, several of the people who were originally part of the creatures, and then he's kind of stayed away from the ones that caused the creatures to fall apart, or the ones that were there when he wasn't there that he doesn't really know.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gotten several of them to come back, which, is a really kind of neat thing.
It really is.
They're getting back together and making jokes about the creatures reuniting, and then immediately saying, like, but we're not actually going to restart the creatures. That's not going to happen. Too much work, too much effort. We're not doing that.
Honestly, wanting a group channel is kind of a lot of work and effort.
Yeah.
Like, it took a lot to just get 3 people for the podcast. But
yeah.
But hopefully this, like, for 2022, like, that's the goal. For 2022, we make more content together.
Yeah. We get Lauren in here in these content things, and she's now officially been drafted to GNN.
The funny thing is, this is a draft that people can say no to. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Lauren has been drafted. Just like the real draft, you can't say no. You can be a conscientious objector, but that just means we're going to put you in the Air Force. You're going to go work at a fucking desk. You don't get to escape. Lauren has been drafted into GNN.
Or be like Muhammad Ali and just say it's a religious thing.
No.
I'm dead serious. That's what he did.
I know it's what he did. But a lot of people did crap like that, and then...
I mean, for him, I think it was actually a religious thing.
Actually, for him, it was a religious thing. But, like, there were a lot of people who just immediately converted, or claimed to have converted to the same religion as him after they saw that that's what he was doing, because they could, and they're like, well, Muhammad Ali doesn't have to go, but Muhammad Ali was kind of a famous person at that point in time, so he could have done whatever the fuck he really wanted.
I know he couldn't. Not during that time. Not during that time. You're forgetting
As
one.
far as not, yeah, well,
You're forgetting one major thing about Muhammad Ali.
There's a skin color problem here and there. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. He got lucky, I guess. He really did get lucky.
He really did.
Some of the brass must have been betting on him.
Oh, dude. Dude, you know he was extremely hated because during that time where he said, no, I'm not going because of my religion.
Yeah.
Mostly, which added onto the top of, the skin color of his.
Yeah, definitely gonna cause some issues there.
Oh yeah.
Damn, this Toyota sucks. Why the fuck do I have it again?
But yeah, that's the goal. For 2022, we're going to make more content. We're going to have this podcast more frequently.
At least once a month.
At least once a month. We don't have a set day. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to increase our social media followers. I might start a TikTok for this bit. Scobie just...
Gross.
I know, right?
Don't forget to do the Z-Ping shuffle. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
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 The funny thing is that's probably the whole fucking reason they made TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, China has almost their entire populace documented. They know everything that someone does in their country. It's ridiculous. It's really a breach of privacy, but you don't get privacy in communism.
Nope.
No. Man, Liam!
But yeah. Also, I was planning on having I guess the correct term of this would be a show. Instead of just let's play content, I want a show or a series where either I or someone.
Fuck is my brother level 2? It's max level in this fucking game. Sorry.
It's fine, but either a show or I guess a series where I just sit down and talk about a game.
Yeah.
Or series of games.
We could do a let's watch sort of thing based on that.
Yeah.
If someone has the game and they like that game and they want to play it for a stream, that'd be a really nice little thing to do.
Yeah, either that or something more heavily edit based, if you've seen things anyone who does a typical review when they talk about the game and show clips about it in a longer series than the whole 10-minute IGN review. The Completionist, or
clean time in this.
That's the third time I mentioned him in this podcast. The Completionist,
That's the fifth time you've mentioned him in this podcast.
But who else? Rad Brad. No, not Rad Brad. Nitro Rad. There we go. Nitro Rad. And a bunch of other people who. Peanut Butter Gamer. That's another one. But people who do that type of content, I kind of want to have something similar to that on the channel.
It's good content to have. It's tested through time. It works really well. I always have wanted to try to get. I don't want to. I kind of want to add a little bit into GNN with crap that could be helpful, especially because I'm seeing a lot of people who are moving out to the countryside because for tax reasons, it's better to live out here. You fucking kidding me? How much are you paying for y'all live right now?
Dude, I don't know. That's what my parents think.
Lauren, how much is your apartment that you live in right now?
If you're comfortable
with disclosing that information. Oh, this event is. Oh, it's a dirt track.
1,300.
1,300 a month? Yeah. How many square feet do you got?
Do 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 do.
Oh, but aren't you getting like subsidized through your work?
She's actually not a.
Oh, she's not? Okay.
No.
Like compared to the size of like a college dorm, is it about the size of a college dorm or something?
Probably as big as a standard college apartment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For 1,300 a month, which isn't bad, but 1,300 a month, like in my part of Texas where I'm at, it's not going to get you a lot, but it's going to get you a small house, like a small like townhome, which
East Coast, yeah, but
yeah,
I'm on the East Coast and they're small.
and there's people who are moving out here from the cities, and like the rent in the city versus the rent here is literally the difference between a 2,000 square foot apartment or a 4-acre home. And so people out here have like all this land and they don't know what to fucking do with it. So they're just like, we're gonna get a cow, we're gonna get some chickens. And so I was like, maybe I should start like a little YouTube channel or YouTube series on the existing channel that I am a part of. And they're like, yeah, here's how you build a fucking fence. Since I have to do that so goddamn often. Here's how you, clean a horse's hooves if you need that sort of information. Here's how you do other like farming related shit. Because there is a need for that, especially right now. Because there are a lot of people who are moving out here into more rural areas to try to make a living because the rent's fucking cheap as dirt comparatively to, other places.
Hmm.
It could be worth, looking into at least for a few episodes.
Yeah, probably. Be weird to mix farming with gaming.
We could play Farming Simulator.
I mean, other than Farming Simulator.
I was like, don't you dare say it. Farming Simulator fucking exists. There's a person who plays like exclusively Farming Simulator on Twitch.
Oh, God.
There's like 3 of them, and they just play Farming Simulator. And it's fucking nuts to me that there's a lot of people that go and fucking watch that shit.
It's nuts to me that the whole, like, Farming Simulator, Truck Simulator, and all those different types of simulator games that's within, like, the same
Genre.
Oh, yeah, bless me. But we'll constantly get pumped with DLC.
Yeah. Well, it's because there is a necessity for it. Like, as farming companies, especially, like John Deere is excited, and so is like New Holland and other farming companies to get their crap and their equipment in those games. International Harvester gets their stuff in those games because it's more publicity for those things. Those games are like little gateways. Like racing games are gateways to people to actually become racers. Games where you manage or work on cars they're gateways to get people into those real world things. And it happens a lot that people get into these things in the real world after they play the video game. You get interested in it, you get curious about it, at least for the simulation games. And so they are aware that those can be used to actively advertise their real world stuff that might drive up their sales a little bit. It might not, but it also might. And what's the harm in possibly getting an extra $6 every now and again because of these game royalties?
Also,
and it's slightly increasing your chances of getting a $26,000 payout because one of those people actually ended up going and buying one of your tractors or farming equipments.
also save this knowing forgetting full damn well that I have a PC building sim in my Steam library.
Yeah, fucking exactly, Justice. You damn hypocrite, piece of shit.
I don't, but the difference between the PC building simulator and let's say train sims, there's not 1,000 different add-ons for this. There's a total of
how popular is that one though? In the long run, in the grand scheme of things.
This is Train Simulator 2020 mixed.
How many reviews for that versus how many reviews for
14,500. For what? Farming sim?
Like look at Farming Sim, look at
Farming Sim.
I can look too. 2022.
Yeah. So this one's newer.
Farming Simulator doesn't have any user reviews, so we gotta look at Farming Simulator 21.
Or let's go 18. I saw.
I'm looking at 19.
Okay.
50,000 reviews in total. 46,930. Okay. Now let's look at PC Building Simulator. 46,000 to 31,000. Now you have to use these. There's a way in psychology, in particular in mass group psychology, to like determine numbers based on shit. Basically, multiply those numbers by about 3.5 to 4.5 to get roughly how many people might have actually purchased this game. And either way, Farming Simulator 2019 versus which has 46,930. Let's just leave it at that. No, let's just say everyone who played this game left a review has almost 50,000 people, when PC Building Simulator has 80% of the people in comparison. More people played that game, so more people. More reason to have these DLCs in here. More reason to have this in here. Fucking, there's even Kabuta crap in here. I forgot about that. God, Kabuta crap, I hate it so much.
But
and what's the other one that they had? Trucker Simulator?
Yeah, I think that one has like the most.
What's the name of that one?
I think
No,
8.
just
I think it's 18. No.
American Truck Simulator. Here we go. This one's got 73,000 reviews. So by the same metric, this game reasonably might have had more downloads.
Wait, there was one that had like a stupid amount. I couldn't remember what the.
Probably Euro Truck Simulator. That one's very popular.
It is.
Euro Truck Simulator, yeah, 364,000 reviews. Now, this one was released in 2012, so this is kind of borderlines on outliers because of how old it is. It's had a longer time to get people to get in and play it, which can cause some slight problems with determining exact numbers. The ones that we were looking at before all came out in roughly the same time frame, within 4 years of one another. But so you can see, like, that there is reason, and trucking is a relatively easy job to get into. They fucking let Julio do it. You saw what he did to his fucking cup. Like, it's not unreasonable to believe that he's
Yeah.
played this game. Actually, we can see. Can't wait. Francis on this game and that thing.
He does it on this one. I doubt.
He's classy cool though. Why do I have you on my friends list? Who are you?
I doubt Julio would actually legitimately play a truck simulator though.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
He
drives a truck in the day and he fucking plays Euro Truck Simulator at night.
Time to relax. Pulls out his racing kit.
Just to fucking play Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, someone's honking their horn at me.
But oh my god, time's on here. Doing it. But it's
Right.
it's just mind blowing how much DLC there is for any given one of the truck simulators.
Yeah, and again, it boils down to those are jobs that people can get into, and I reason that some people might go, you know what? It's a simulator. It's supposed to be realistic. How realistic is it? And then assumes that it's actually like, they assume like it's actually like that altogether, and then they go and they actually try and get into that. I would reason to believe that there are people who have played Euro Truck Simulator, went, wow, this is fun, and then went and became a trucker.
Yeah, probably as much as those.
And the same thing applies to like Farming Simulator.
That's probably as much as people who built PCs, who went and bought PC Building Sim.
Yeah, and the other thing is about some of those games is it can be great to like see and functionality and like just raw numbers, because all those things got raw numbers for all their statistics. You bet you if you really took the time, you found out like the accuracy in relation to the real world versus the video game, there might be some arguable method of using that to determine how effective or functional something actually is in the real world. They are simulators. Actually, I watched somebody play Farming Simulator. They drove the New Holland tractor that I owned, and it had all the same bells and whistles on the inside. They had it running a baler too. I was sat there watching them fucking play Farming Simulator for 2 goddamn hours. And they had a fucking the same tractor that I had with the same setup that I had, and they were driving, and it was doing exactly what mine always did. Now it didn't jam in the game like it did in real life, but
That's a weird. That's always fascinated me. It's just like, oh, he does the exact same thing I do in the daytime. Let's see how he does it in a video game.
okay.
Like,
Do you think we can?
Hmm?
Yeah. What were we saying?
I was
Think we
like,
can do what?
I was saying, like, don't get me wrong. It's like in hindsight, in as in like an outside looking in perspective, it's fucking weird that we do that as a society. But it's also funny that we do that
Yeah,
as a
someone here
society.
called Official Mike. Hello, Official Mike.
What's up, Mike?
You might be a little late to the party.
Yeah.
But I was about to say we ought to wrap it up. We've been going for 2.5 hours here.
Yeah, I was going to say one last thing and then we can wrap it up.
Assuming you don't get us going on a tangent.
Probably not. Quick question for you, Trey.
Yeah.
Well, quick few questions. You're a fan of Razor as a product, right?
Right.
So I was looking at like I was looking at the Razor event like a couple weeks ago, and they released Razor themed power supply and Razor themed PC fans.
Yeah.
And I sat and I realized that you can legitimately build like 90 if you wanted to, you can build a computer that is just 90% Razor themed stuff. Because
Got called out by Julio for something I don't know, and I saw you guys were live. My bad.
I saw you guys were live, so
Is he? Is this? This is an Oreo, right? Oreo's got.
no. For whatever reason, Mike and Oreo coming in at with the same colors. Oh, he's talking about the fucking God
The body pillow.
body pillow.
Oh, yeah. Fucking an hour later, he comes in. I just accepted there was somebody with a body pillow. I don't give a shit. Look, I don't. You do you. As long as you don't like give us a how-to on inserting sexual pleasure devices into the side of the body pillow. I don't really give a shit. You can own a body pillow. Just don't tell me about it. I don't really want to know.
Yeah. Literally nothing doing homework. Ew, gross. But yeah. So going back to that. So there was they released a while ago like a Razor chassis computer case. There was a AMD Razor themed motherboard, a complete AIO that has the Razor logo on it. You get a power supply. All you really need is RAM sticks, and you basically have a full computer that's AMD Razor themed.
That is impressive. The
Yeah.
reason I like Razer is because it tends to be quite cheap, and it's. I mean, for the price comparatively to other companies, and it's because I've had Razer and I've had AMD and I've had like several different brands. When you compare them, like I have side by side, for the price, it's a cheap, relatively affordable. It's cheap and efficient piece of hardware compared to, fucking name some other computer brand.
Like I'm sitting on a 2020 theme laptop, a Razer laptop. I don't think, and I think that I would have used the word cheap and affordable, or relatively affordable.
I'm gonna go to Best Buy's website. I'm gonna use Best Buy's website. Type in gaming mouse. So I think this is the one I'm actually using right here. So you got Logitech G Pro for $140. You got Logitech G52 for $50. You've got this Razer one here. Like when I bought Razer gear, yes, it's got a bit of a price to it, but fuck, does it last?
I mean, it does last.
Compared to like, I've owned Logitech mice that last me 6 months, and I've spent $100 on them. And then I mean, I've been using the same fucking Razer Death Adder. What year is this? Did this one come out in?
We release one every.
This particular one I bought 4 years ago.
Okay.
I've been using the same mouse for 4 fucking years. Consistently. I've had no problems with it. Like, I can't say that about any fucking Logitech piece of shit. I can't say that about any. You can say you bought a Logitech gaming mouse and it lasted you 4 years.
I can say that I bought a used Logitech gaming mouse and it has lasted me. What? I got it. When did I get it? I got it 3 years ago. At this point, 2018, I bought a used Logitech gaming mouse for my friend who has been and it was his daily driver for years prior to that. And I'm also running a Logitech G910 keyboard right now as my daily driver, and it has been lasting me a lot while. I think the Logitech mouse is starting to show its age now, given that it's been used regularly for, I'm going to say upwards of 6 years, probably more, either more or less, give or take. Because every so often it would glitch. I think it might have been like a battery thing because I changed the battery a while ago and it fixed whatever glitch I had with it.
Yeah.
But I can legitimately say right now that both of my Logitech gear is doing wonders.
Yeah. That's nice. And I think, and I will put this out. The other thing that I see Razer do that I don't see Logitech or Corsair do as much is wired fucking mice. I feel like they're all pushing their wireless mice. But every time I go to Best Buy, I see wired Razer mice. I will only ever see wireless Corsair mice. I very rarely see their. And if I do see the fucking wired Corsair mouse, it's like $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like wired mice because I don't want to have to go buy more fucking batteries. I want to play a game and I don't want my mouse dying in the middle of it. So I get a cabled one.
I know Logitech released a mouse and a mouse pad that charges your charges your mouse.
I know, but that's just so stupid to me. Like,
I think
at that point, buy a fucking
fucking
wired
cool.
mouse because your damn mouse pad's got to be plugged in somewhere too. You've bought an extra. You just took the wire off the mouse and plugged it into the mouse pad. You still have a wired piece of technology.
Wait, what? Xbox made an oopsie and had to delete their account. What?
What? What are you talking about, Lauren?
Which account?
Their Pornhub account.
Uh,
This. Oh, fuck me. Just so many stupid things come to mind every time I say anything. I have.
the main account. Which account, Lauren? The Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the fucking website. No, Xbox is still here. What you talk about?
I'm trying to look at it right now on Twitter. Okay. Saying it,
Oh! What?
I'm logged. I'm looking at the Xbox page right now.
I'm looking at it too, and I just realized. Look at the followers.
Oh my god. They really did it. The morons did it.
I had to eagle eye that bitch. What the fuck?
I wouldn't have noticed. I would never. I don't think.
How did that happen?
When the team leaked something, somebody leaked it. Nuke the account. It's fucking the smallest problem that can be solved by clicking the three dots in the corner and clicking delete. And the response was fucking drop a tactical nuke on it to get rid of it.
Oh, there's a spider in the house. Get the shoe. No, fucking nuke it.
There's a spider in the corner of the room. Oh, okay. Well, just take a shoe and throw it at it. Already loading the fucking flamethrower. What about a shoe?
It
It can't be alive. There's no house to live in.
Oh my! What did they leak?
They're nudes.
I want. What in God's name?
Nudes. It's just a picture of an Xbox with the front handle ripped off of it.
What did
Horizon Adventure take it? I've got 6 car mastery points.
what did Xbox fucking leak? Oh my God! Now I'm going to be fixated on this bitch.
Good.
Oh no! Oh, whoever's the social media manager just lost their fucking job.
Oh, probably.
Oh, so
Holy zippy little
rumors
car.
being floated around from multiple sources of Halo Infinite multiplayer dropping way earlier on November 15th. So
Check
allegedly,
your alt.
oh, I have an old account. Set posting and oh yeah, I was just reading that. So allegedly, they might have leaked that the multiplayer is dropping literally this week, like Monday. That's hilarious.
Did you text me the link for this on Discord?
I take this with a grain of salt since it's on Twitter.
Yeah.
But this is what somebody says. Someone said. But that's kind of funny. Oh my God. Yeah, oh man, I wish. I wish I was.
Oh, this will be interesting. Lauren has sent something in. Oh.
Yeah.
What it? Oh wow, yeah. Pre-order release date 2021 11/15. God, I love when people go and they rip the code apart.
Oh, it's the pre-order release. Huh.
Oh, I haven't pre-ordered it. I guess I could go pre-order it. I got the money. I got $600 in the bank.
I don't have any money in the bank.
Get a job, you bitch.
I'm trying.
Don't you have a degree? I don't have a degree, and I've got a job.
Trying, and they're like, no, stop. But
Or they're saying like, you have a degree, which means we can, instead of paying you at $10 an hour, we can get you 14.
or just
Which
ten.
you're still entry level, which is still bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Especially because like I saw a lot of jobs, and we fucking sidetracked again for another 20 minutes. I saw several jobs in my area where I'm at that were like, yeah, if you get you can get this job, it'll pay like $16 an hour, and then you look into the job, and there is no benefits. There's no health care, no paid time off, no sick leave. It's just you make $15 an hour. That's all you're getting. You're not getting anything else. You're not getting any financial assistance for anything. So I'm perfectly fine with my job paying me $12 an hour because I have health care. I have dental.
Well, at
I've
least
got eye insurance.
you have that.
Dude, I can get $200 shoes for $65 through my work. Which, when I say $200 shoes, I mean like $200 steel-toed working boots, which are really good steel-toed working boots. Like, if you ever watch any movies where they're like on oil rigs and crap, the boots that they're wearing are usually from the companies I can get boots from, and they're like $200.
Nice.
Like, they're really good boots, and I'm actually thinking about buying some just because I could save $140.
Probably. All right, I think.
Yeah, that link is suspicious because I don't think you could do that. I don't think you can right click something and look at something's entitlement key releasing dates. That's not a thing.
F14.
Yeah, but that's just going to show display data.
Like,
And
if
display data isn't going to include release data.
you'd be surprised at what you can plug into, when people can do in HTML.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised what people can enter into HTML. I could go into Facebook and hit F14, and then in the sidebar add
Also, it's
upload
F12.
all information,
I've
and
realized
when I
this
hit
earlier.
F14, I get that little thing because you can type in that and add upload all information to Big Daddy Zuck's computer.
Big Daddy.
And I could post that picture and be like, look, this is what Mark Zuckerberg has his fucking computer labeled as Big Daddy Zuck for whatever fucking reason. Like, that mean it's true. It takes 10 seconds. I can do it right now, and I can add the information behind our Twitch name that we're streaming pornography or something.
Early access bundle.
Ooh, XP bundle here.
Wow, that appears on Microsoft Store. But like I said, fucking take the alleged leak as
Take the leak. Yeah, take every leak with a grain of salt. Never listen to a leak directly. It's a leak.
Yeah. Could be doing it for clout, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think
Or that could be one of those fucking dollar store profits that predicts everything that could possibly happen. You'll get hit by a car on Tuesday, and they tell you that every Monday, and then when you do get hit by a car, they're like, "Look, I prophesized. You got hit by a car on Tuesday. Ignore the fact that I told you this for the past 6.5 years." You know? Because that's what's his name? That fucking French philosopher who predicted the Great Towers will burn and fall. And it's been alluded that he saw the Twin Towers falling on 9/11. Motherfucker wrote that in the 1300s.
Great Towers
Out of
could have been anything.
out of nearly 800 years, something is going to match that symbolism.
Mine cow would just be like.
Well, because at one point somebody said it was supposed to show the Soviet Union and the United States as they burned to the ground after nuking each other. Two great towers, two great pillars of humanity. The United States and its freedom, and the Soviet Union and their communism. The two great towers of society. You know, like symbolism is a fucky thing because you can make symbolism resemble anything. You know?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that's like, you got to take all symbolism with a grain of salt, just like all leaks with a grain of salt. All prophecies get taken with a grain of salt too.
Yeah.
number of those things that keep fucking appearing is ridiculous.
I think now is a good time to end.
Yeah, possibly. Almost 3 hours worth of a stream. I mean,
And
it's been a good stream. We had some fun.
a lot of fun.
I think we had like 7 people at one point.
Possibly. Hopefully they didn't tune in thinking it was fucking
Splitgate? I will be playing some more solo Splitgate and even Splitgate with my sister at some point in the near future, actually, just because me and her want to play more games together. And that's one of the games that we want to play because we both enjoy Splitgate. So, if you want to see some Splitgate, be sure to like and follow the channel page thing. Fuckface. I don't know what the fuck it's called anymore. I wish I was drunk.
Twitch channel. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube. Getting more content out, and I'm going to say a pilot for a type of series I want to do for the channel. Yes, well, more of that.
What kind of plane is it flying? Nothing at all. Okay.
I'm legitimately stopping myself. Oh.
Okay. Well, this has been fun. I do wish we would do this a bit more. You know, the monthly thing that we were trying to get in going.
Yeah, we sometime next month. It could be.
It could be the 1st of next month. It could be on fucking what's next month? December.
Yeah.
It could be on fucking Christmas.
It could be on my
It
birthday.
probably won't be, but it could be on Christmas.
It could be on my birthday.
It could be on Justice's birthday, or could be a video or a live stream of me showing up at Justice's house and lighting his pants on fire on his birthday.
Do you even remember when my birthday is?
No, I don't.
I think the only person I truly remember's birthday for GNN is fucking Julio's, because it's depressing.
Is it 9/11?
No, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, because he's always alone. Got it. Do you know what my birthday is?
Oh no, I wanted to remember it. You spent it alone drinking this year. That's all I remember.
I spend most of my birthdays alone and drinking.
Jesus.
The past like 4 have been spent alone and drinking. At some point or another, at least. I think my 22nd birthday, actually, my sister and my mother surprised me, and they showed up in Denton.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. And then they were gone like an hour and a half later, but like they were there in Denton with me for an hour and a half. I got to see people.
Hey.
That weren't for work.
God,
Okay, before we keep going into depressing, and yes, Lauren, I need a hug. I need someone to love me. I'm alone. Besides my cat, I love my cat though. Speaking of which, Justice, the last thing I'll end today on, and then I'll go give Jax his little treat. 5 years.
Did you found Jax?
Yep.
Yo. Nice.
Little fishbowl, and he has a big can of tuna sitting in the other room that's waiting for him. I need to go open for him.
God, it's been 5 years. Oh my God, it's been 5 years, because I remember meeting you when
I had the cat just with me because I found him on the fucking side of the road.
So like we just became friends.
Oh yeah, we'd only just met each other at the Hug Squad, and all of a sudden, like, I have an animal with me because I found him on the side of the goddamn road, and I couldn't just leave him at the fucking pound that I took him to go get his shots at. I had to take him.
Yeah. God fucking damn it.
Jax, that makes you just over 5 years old. You know that, buddy.
Oh, happy 5 years to Jackson. Happy 5 years to our friendship.
Mike says he'll love me. Thank you, Mike. At least someone loves me.
Yeah. All right, guys. We see you guys in the next.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, I'll possibly stream tomorrow. I don't know just yet. I have to see what I'm doing. I've got someone coming to fix my fucking lawnmower tomorrow.
Gross.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, just make
I
sure.
want it to work.
Check out our stuff. We're trying to do this more often.
Yeah. Let us know if you like something. And if you see a game you want to see played, or know a game you'd like to see us play as a group or solo, let us know in the fucking comments.
Exactly. Peace out, guys.
Bye.